ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all people who Director X has completely called out the last week. Welcome to Saturday Night Hypnosis, episode 59, ladies and gentlemen. 59. We're one away from 60, 10 away from Vex's favorite number. We're having a great time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be an insane roasting session. Our Klansman was late, so I'm letting him sit backstage for a couple more seconds to make him feel awkward. There you go, shaking his head. Okay. Welcome, everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. We, of course, have a lot of things to talk about. We are going to jump right into the topics because tonight is going to be an action-filled event, I would imagine. Shout out to everybody gifting memberships, by the way. I see you, KRG, man. I'm going to call you out in a few, but thank you. Just wanted to give you a little heads up. Let's start with our intros, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with Leon. Word to Paradise, Leona, mid-transition, whatever you want to call him, her, they, them.
Gay.
I'm ready. Let's do this. I ran into a little bit of an awkward situation this past week. I found out I was racist.
Nice.
Yes.
I think
just
now? Everybody else.
Yeah, awesome. Just now. I was hanging out with my Chinese friend, and he took me to an Asian bar, which, by the way, was super cool. Everyone's like real quiet. They just like drink water, play chess, and it shows, like news on TV. It's a real cool Asian bar. But I want to go hit on this Asian chick, and she was like smoking hot, and then he gives me this look, and I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Buddy, she a 4." And I was like, "How can you tell? They all look the same." And I was like, "Fuck, you got me." You got me. So yeah, it's been a rough week.
It's all good. We still appreciate you here on Saturday Night Hypnosis. And we got the coach MC. Take it away, man.
The universe is in your mind. Everything that you see, everything that you perceive, everything that you feel is just happening in there. So it's about you kind of letting that function in a magnificent way so you can transform whatever you got inside of your heart into tangible reality, and not accepting folks that are telling you you are this or you are that just because you are against the current, you're against the status quo, or you're against the so-called message. You know what the most important message is? What you carry inside of you and what you want to give to the world, and show that. And don't let anyone tell you that you're not worth it, that your opinion is not important, or that you're not talented enough. You can do it. And if you want to kind of explore your talents, if you want to know how to perform, if you want to know how to communicate in an impactful way, come over to the Coach MC studio, hit subscribe, and just start the adventure with me. And if you want to know how to roast Swiss cheese till it's not recognizable anymore, and destructure and de-atomize every hater out there who's creating this mess for 10 years straight, then come over to SNH. It's Saturday Night Hypnosis time, where we do all that. And then we place it on a piece of toast, and then we throw it out the window and give it, to eat to some iguana or to a dove or to a little chicken that is running around, because this is what we usually do with burnt Swiss cheese.
I still can't believe he's Swiss. I just, when I found that out looking into his background, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Give it to a dog, coach, because give it to a dog, coach, because it has more rights than
a dog has dignity. It won't eat that.
Although speaking of roasted cheese, Melanie Mac turned me on to roasted.
Melanie Mac turned me on.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw that. We saw that.
Shout out to Melanie Mac. Good job. You turned on 2 different genders, Melanie. Congratulations.
No, she gave me the recipe for fucking bread cheese sticks, like cheese sticks that are like breadsticks, but it's all cheese for carnivore diet, and they were superb tonight. So shout out, Melanie. Thank you. It was fucking great.
Melanie, the demon.
There you go. All right, we got our cult classic Cage. Joe Pesci herself. Take it away.
Yo, guys. Good. Happy to be here for another SNH. I see y'all in the chat, man. I love seeing the usual suspects. That's freaking awesome. And we also have Blackula in the chat. That is amazing. What's up, Black? I actually really like the movie Blackula. It's very entertaining, to say the least. But yes, we are here. Cassie Cage, the Cult Classic Cage Show. Glad to be with you all tonight.
Absolutely. Welcome as always. And we have our special guest, VexElectronica, Queen Brown herself. Take it away.
Thank you. I have the nasal aids right now, so my camera is staying off.
Not the COVIDs.
No, not the COVID.
Representation.
Exactly. But I'm very happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. I love watching you guys on Saturdays and chat. I'm waving to you even with the camera off. But yeah, thanks. I don't know what else to say. Y'all know me. I'm that really offensive brown girl on the internet.
You could say Wakanda forever. Fact.
Hey, yo, what is that freaking
Wakanda
I will.
never
Subtext
can
to your
suck my
name?
butthole.
Nice.
Hey, yo.
Brown magic bonus hole.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying
nice.
to be inclusive, and according to the trans, I'm not allowed to say I have a vagina anymore. So I now refer to my fuckhole as a bonus.
Nice.
Sup, bitches? How's it going?
Oh,
Quick
God.
shout out.
Things are going well.
I moved the white
Happy
man down for the
birthday.
brown guy because it is Dragon Slayer Commentary's
That's fair.
birthday, and I wanted him to
Woo!
get next turn. So chat, do me a favor. Obviously, like the stream. That comes first and foremost. But
Please do.
shout out, happy birthday to Mr. Dragon Slayer Commentaries. Take it away, sir.
Thank you guys. Really, I'm glad I was able to make it. And I just want to say, guys,
You drunk?
we're gonna have a great time. Number one, okay.
He's drunk.
What the fuck you guys
He's
laughing about now?
definitely drunk, for sure.
No, not
Happy
really.
happy 12th birthday, Dragon Slayer.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking Welshman. Right.
Definitely drunk.
No, not really. No. This is me.
not
This is
really.
me in a good mood now. Super good mood. No,
Oh,
but
you're high.
oh yeah, man, you're so fucking awesome. No. But I just want to say, guys, thank you, chat, by the way, for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate that. Just want to say, guys, I did not swim to Tallahassee. That did not happen. And like I said earlier, we're gonna have a great stream. And as for my channel, well, shit, I'll say that in the outro. Don't worry. Let's get started.
Wow, kind of
Damn,
short on
he's-
the birthday.
like,
I
we
can
need to get to
appreciate
it.
Very nice.
No, we're gonna get to it. Hey, this is party number 2. I'm ready, motherfuckers.
Definitely
Let's go.
Definitely, without a doubt. Speaking of drunk, Film Rebel, aka Wyatt's Metal, aka
Hey.
shilling for I don't know how many channels
Just
now. Take it
immediate
away.
Really, for a lot of
association.
films. It depends who pays me the most. But what's up? I am Film Rebel, also Why It's Metal. I know it's been a minute since I've been here. I've been off doing metal shit, running around. But on the film side, I like to catch everybody up that I unfortunately finished Ahsoka. And just now, actually, before I got on here, I watched the Barbie movie. And I learned how
Oh my
terrible of a person I've been forever for having a dick. So I think I'm already midway trans right now after watching it.
Oh shit.
Yes, join
That's
me. Come
been
to
a
my
very
side.
important
Come on
Straight
your
into it.
side, you dirty
Oh.
bastards.
I'm excited to be here and talk some shit. And I'm so confused. Where is Director X? I really
Yeah.
thought he was gonna be
That's the
here.
question of the week.
Hey, we're gonna get into it. There's a lot to talk about.
We
with
better
Oh,
Director
I
get
X.
also
to it.
need to compliment Ryan's very dapper robe right now. He's wearing.
It's actually a pretty
I love
dope
it.
bathrobe.
The
I
clan
have
has
to say,
definitely
my man.
upgraded their robes. Shout out to
No, it's
Mr.
their
Reality Base
bathrobes.
himself.
Well,
Take it away.
Since there are no official black people on the show, I think I
God.
might
Hypnotic's
as well.
here.
Brown isn't black.
No,
okay?
I was officially classified by Bounding Into Comics. I have a
It's
screenshot
on
proof.
paper.
I am black.
It
So I
is,
can
yeah.
end drop at any moment. So be ready, chat.
Now, folks, it's great to be here. First of all, Vex is profile is a bit lighter skin, so I thought my profile would be a bit darker skin. So, hey man, it's great to be here tonight.
Wow.
It's your boy Ryan the Rasta Man. Here's my bro up there from
my
my sister Casey.
I honestly think Director X would be really proud of you.
Hey,
right now.
man.
Come on, man,
Give me some Swiss cheese. Give
Your
me some
avatar is
Swiss cheese.
as representative black.
Where
culture
is
as
Swiss
the
cheese?
show.
Where is Swiss cheese?
You know, he basically did the same thing as what you're
Jesus.
doing right now, right? He started
Oh my
off white
God.
and then afroed himself as much as possible.
Yes.
Dude,
So,
if they
He's got
if
that
they
reverse
ever
Michael
make a
Jackson.
live action Futurama, then this needs to be Hermes.
Oh,
Hey, man,
my God.
Definitely.
That is amazing.
Oh my God.
Zoidberg, go away now. But
Did you turn into drinker all of a sudden? Just
Sorry,
Jamaican drinker? It's just go
Director
away now,
Ryan
man.
I like this.
Let me finish
Hey,
my
man.
intro.
Finish your intro. Go ahead, Director Ryan X.
It's great to
knew
be
that it-
here.
I knew that his hairline was trying to run away from his whiteness. It's too bad now.
Damn, Cassie, damn. But, Shout out to my boy Director X and to Sean King, my fellow African.
Is that your black accent? You sound like you have Down syndrome, man.
Seriously.
Hey man, that's Jamaican,
What
Vex.
the fuck?
Very racist. Very racist.
You know what's
Why
funny is
did
that
you turn into a
you can
Scotsman?
hear the fucking British accent just
Yeah, you can.
Like,
You
it's so bad.
Irie, man. Irie.
Hey
Oh my
man,
God.
I know British. I know British, man. All right, I know British.
That's why it only says reality based. So because these blacks, they have no IQ, they won't be able to trace to my actual.
The fuck?
Oh
What?
my
Oh.
goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh
But
my
yes,
God.
ladies and gentlemen, clearly episode 59 has started off with a bang. So please, again, make sure you like that stream. Just want to give a quick shout out to the absolute chaos that our KRG was causing. I honestly lost count at how many gifted memberships, if TJAP or someone can tell me, but KRG is absolutely trying to turn everybody in the chat green. So if you do not have gifted memberships enabled, please make sure that you do so, because I'm sure there are a couple probably floating out there, and there probably will be as time goes on. But thank you, KRG. Quick shout out. And of course, all super chats are read at every
At
hour
least
mark.
15.
Yeah, I think it's like 15 or 20. 15. KRG says 15. There you go. So thank you again, KRG. Much, much, much appreciated. I'm going to give you a cheer, my friend. Thank you so much. All right, people. You already know, man. You already know what the week's been about. The week has been
It has been so much fun.
non-stop, hilarious trolling of Director X.
It's been so fun.
Mr. Malcolm X wannabe himself. You know, what is with these people? Can we just what is with people who are clearly not black trying to be as black as possible? Like, what is?
I don't know.
Have Sean King,
Like Vanilla Ice started it, and then it just took on a life of its own. So we can trace all this
Hey,
back.
hey, hey, hey,
No,
no
no,
disrespect
hold
to
on.
that guy, man.
Vanilla Ice, he never took it to the level like these guys are taking.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
You know what I mean? He wore the clothes.
Vanilla Ice knew he was white. He just wore
Yeah,
it.
he
Yeah.
wore the
And he
clothes.
was-
He had the swag, but he never faked the fro, never faked the beard. You know what I mean? Like these guys are going to extra level extremes to try to make
And
themselves look.
Just to add something, Vanilla Ice was running shows in front of 80,000 people for 2.5 hours straight, changing his costume 30 times.
Robin
singing,
Hood
rapping,
couldn't get
dancing.
half of 80,000
Gregor,
people.
this guy, this Director X Swiss cheese hybrid, whatever he wants to call himself, he probably wants to be X a bit and not Malcolm X. He wants to be some rapper, and with these rings,
Oh.
he tries to
Director
be
Xanax.
dirty and funky, but unfortunately, he was raised.
Twink death,
The
folks.
eyes of a
Dude,
man.
I have
Yeah,
this
it's
is the
gonna give us
funniest
what?
part of
Not
his
good
fucking
TV.
video.
When
Dude,
I-
his
when I-
video, you
okay.
could tell that he was holding tears back. It was so fucking funny.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get
What?
into his video and everything. I just kind of want to set the
What?
stage
No.
because we're gonna be talking about Director X for probably like an hour and a half. I'm sure. So it's gonna be. It's gonna
Just
be
so you
quite
know,
fun.
I'm not fully aware of the dumpster fire. I just know there's one. I'm here. I'm all here for it. But if I miss something, you better tell me because I need to
Oh wow,
be
good
thorough.
admission that you haven't been watching Hypno's videos. You're kicked off the show.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
shit,
what a
no,
way to
no,
end
no,
it.
no.
Thanks, appreciate it. You're drunk though.
Oh,
It's okay, I know. The
pretend,
truth is out.
dragon.
God.
Why is he called Director X? Is that actually a Malcolm X pull right there?
So apparently
calls
he
himself
called
that.
himself Little X in the beginning, I believe, and
Hmm.
then he changed it to Director X when he tried to get into movies. So he did Little X when he was doing music videos, and then he did Director X now that he's trying to do TV shows, movies, and all that shit. It's just a
And
way to
clarify,
try to-
he called himself Little X because he doesn't know how capital letters work.
Oh, probably.
That-
You're probably right. But you know,
Well, he was
just
born
a
in
quick
Toronto,
note.
so
I openly, so this guy is going around right all over
Yep.
Twitter trying to do the whole rage bait thing, and I get that. And I know a lot of you have some creators who are actively not trying to invite him on their shows because they don't want to platform him because that's what he wants clearly. And then you have other people who are genuinely trying to invite him because they want to see what he has to say.
Mhm.
And I genuinely invited him just so you guys are aware. I'm sure if you follow me on Twitter, like I actually put it out there. I'm like, yo, we have a panel of 7 other angry nerds, not including myself, who are of all different races, and you can definitely come in and have a conversation, and I would put the rules in place to make sure that, not all of us beat them up at once kind of a thing and give them a genuine chance to talk.
Give me
But
10 minutes. It's
all
okay.
he keeps doing is quote tweeting the bigger channels because that's what he really wants. He's quote
Yeah.
tweeting
Yeah.
Geeks and Gamers. He's quote tweeting Neurotic. Ryan Canal,
Quartering,
the
yeah.
quartering, especially.
Yeah.
He's like sucking Jeremy's dick.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I
hard.
couldn't tell if he, like,
I'm a
his
subscriber.
tweets are so vague. I don't know if
follower.
he genuinely respects Jeremy from the quartering or if he's just like, nah, fuck this guy too. I'm in limbo with how he's talking to the quartering.
Well, what caught me off guard was his admission that he subscribes to some of these channels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody caught that in his initial video, and we'll go over it tonight. But in that video, he actually, when he's bitching about the thumbnails and everything, he's like, yeah, they say they're not racist, but I'm subscribed to some of these guys.
Mhm.
I'm like, what? Why? You're one of those. So that's even worse. You're subscribed to people you don't like just to constantly see videos that remind them that, remind you of that you
Guys,
don't like them.
He's a homosexual cow byproduct eater. What do
Yep.
you expect?
Yep, he is.
Oh my
Like,
god.
He's
Wait,
he's
you're
a French Alpine hybrid of some sort of spoiled kid, and he's a homosexual, cow
I
byproduct.
know.
eater. That's all he does.
That
all
is-
day. Like yellow blocks of
Using, like,
fat.
poetic language like
Uses,
that, you're gonna turn me gay.
yellow
God
blocks
damn.
of fat to nourish himself. That's what he does the whole day. What do you expect from a? Look at
Yeah,
him.
he literally
looks
just stands in the mirror.
Yeah, it's twink death. It is
That
clearly
Spends all
twink
day
death.
reading comments.
It's amazing that he has the same kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I want to say same stature, same face, like mannerisms. He reminds me so much of Juicy Smollett. He reminds
He does. That's crazy.
all of these fake ass race grifters. They all have, actually Sean King too.
Yeah.
They have the
Yep.
same
Yeah.
exact like face. I don't know how to explain it. It's just you guys get it. It's like
they have
yeah.
this side that makes them look like this on the outside, and I've met a couple of those people around on some parties there. You know what the problem is? Usually these people, they're coming from a rich background, and they don't see any sense in their life. So there's someone who comes along, he's a politician, he's an agenda-driven communist, he's somewhere, out of Davos, one of those circles, and he tells him, you know what, why don't you join our agenda? Then you can stand for something, and this is truly like a great thing. And then they endorse that because finally, these cow byproduct eaters, they see another sense in their lives instead of eating just those, big yellow chunks of fat. Now they can, stand somewhere at a party and hold a glass with some yellow stuff because these people like yellow as a color a lot, right? And so what happens here is once they found this sense in their life, because they just can't accept the fact that they're rich. They could be somewhere in Saint-Tropez and letting another cow byproduct eater eat their, byproduct. But no, they want a sense in their life. They want something to do.
I'm
love
loving
it.
the
There's a lot
homophobia
of
from
couch.
Coach.
No, you know what? No, guys, I'm in 25 years of entertainment industry. Believe me, I met a bunch of those people. I know exactly how they think, what they say, how they behave, what their attitude is. They're snobby, they're arrogant. It's nothing else.
No, you were thinking the
definitely
same
does.
shit.
Yeah, that's what they want.
I'm
Golden showers.
literally
all day.
cool. I have a video coming out tomorrow about Director X, and I literally call him an African Canadian cocksucking cunt hater of
He's not even
Trinidadian and Swiss
African. He's
descent.
from Trinidad.
that's-
He's in the fucking Caribbean.
That actually
He's
brings
South
up what I wanted to
American.
ask
Yeah.
because Vex, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Director X? Because he's representing your hometown. This is home turf for you. Like, so what's going on? What's going on out there? Why'd you allow him to do this?
Yeah.
Given who he's associating with and that he's from Toronto, this comes as no fucking surprise. Toronto people are the bane of the world, quite literally. They are the most selfish, self-centered, idiotic people that you will ever run into, and they're just pure misery, which explains why he keeps going on these Twitter rants calling out his haters. So I'm not surprised at all if you've been following what's going on in this country lately. This is just the cherry on top, in
Yeah.
all honesty.
To be
All I
fair,
heard is
homies
all
like
going
this coming
down.
from Canada makes Nickelback not look so bad. So
Nickelback is basically goated at this point now.
Yeah, really.
long enough. Yes.
I'm trying to find his original. Oh, here it is. I thought he deleted it. I was about to fucking go off on him if he deleted his shit.
Have
I
you,
want-
have you all noticed in regards to Director X on Instagram, he looks way older than his promotional photos.
Oh, of
which,
course.
which to me reinforces the fact that he is a narcissist. This is me being serious now, folks.
And also
But-
reinforces the fact that he's not actually black because
I
black
was
don't
just gonna
crack.
say that, dude. It's just that was literally what I was gonna say.
And all the
Toronto
rings.
people mentality though to do that shit. They're all so stuck in their own fucking
Yeah.
narcissistic bubble,
Mm.
and it's all just looking good down there. That's all that fucking
They don't have a
lifestyle
purpose
is.
in their life, and this is
It's
what
none.
comes out when you don't have.
I need
Dude.
to point out something. I just realized he cannot spell fucking shit right. So he
Duh.
says here, no, look at this. I guess the emoji means like my haters because the haters are out and working. From the moment Robin Hood TV announced it was going into production, these goods, I guess he was trying to say these goons
Goofs, yeah,
have been
goofs or goons.
or goofs, yeah, have been making YouTube. How do you mess up?
He's
your insult?
internalized. He's internalized.
Wait, hold on.
Seen him
Hold
really
on, hold
well.
on. It
Yeah.
depends. Like, isn't goofs like one of a goof like the worst thing you could say in Canada? Like,
Is
Oh,
it?
I don't
referring to-
know. What's the rules?
I
man?
heard that it's apparently referring to a child predator.
He probably is
Oh.
a predator. He's from fucking Toronto. They're all fucking 15-year-olds.
The fact
No,
you said
like,
that in R.
You
Kelly.
want to go in deep? Like, seriously, do a deep dive on The Weeknd and Drake. Those guys are fucking underage girls on the regular in Toronto.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure.
this guy straight up is getting some underage poon on the side. I wouldn't be surprised.
God.
This stream is how I learned The Weeknd
To
was
be
Canadian.
fair, those are the only people who'd have any interest in him making the show. There's no
So
other
let-
woman who's going to go up to and make. I made Robin Hood and be like, "Oh, let me suck your dick."
Yeah, like there's
What-
no
what
woman's
is
gonna be excited. You made Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Like,
It's
Oh
so
my God,
good
you're
to have
fighting
you
the
guys.
power. I'm so turned on. It's amazing. Let's play
The
this.
Hood Band?
Let's play this video clip just so everybody in chat can get some context, and we'll tear it apart. Let's play it. Hopefully, you can hear the audio.
Oh, my show Robin Hood is getting rating bombed. 1.6 out of 10.
It's 1.1 now, I think, out of 10.
No, you probably. Why would someone do that? It's just some TV show.
It's just
Why
some
would
TV
someone leave a
show.
bad
Please
review
pay
on that?
attention to the hand posture, to
Yeah.
the posture of that, to his gesture.
Where can I like find this turd pile of a show so I can destroy it after like
You got to
I'm
use a
done with my
VPN to watch it.
Okay,
I-
but like what can I find it in Amazon if I switch
It
my
says it.
VPN?
Global TV and Stack TV, whatever the fuck that is. That's
No, but like
Canada.
they said they were
Supernova.to.
streaming it on Amazon and Hulu too. So I guess I have
Oh.
to switch to the Canadian.
I don't know about that. Really quick,
got fear.
guy's a moron, obviously. He's like, why would someone leave a review on a TV show they watched? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Dude, my
What?
comment that's ratioing his. I commented saying, "Yeah, why would anyone leave a 1-star review on a website that's entirely dedicated to reviewing shows?"
I love
Hey,
that on Instagram you can see all the people
Guys,
that you
that-
follow and
this
shit.
guy has no idea what he's doing. He doesn't even know the industry he's actually in. He pretends to be a
No.
director. This guy hasn't studied, or even if he did, like his dad paid for something, he went there like max 3 times. This guy has no idea what film.
He's a music video man.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
none of
music
it.
video man,
He did-
coach.
yeah,
and
a
I-
music video man of what? Of some milk company in Switzerland that belongs to his father's cousin?
Yeah.
He's not a video
I-
man of anything. Nobody would give this guy a project.
I'd just like to point out, though, that many wonderful Steven Seagal films have higher rates on IMDb compared to Robin Hood.
I would sit in your living room with you on your couch and go through the Steven Seagal
I don't have a
marathon.
couch.
And
Coach.
when you're on the floor,
He's got a
instead of watching
cardboard
a minute of
box.
this guy. I know.
No,
He's got a
my
card
room
room.
Guys, really
has my
quick,
father's bed in it because, well, it's not damp in that
It's a
room.
disgrace. Like really, I mean it seriously. I'm for 35 years. I'm fucking working my ass off as an actor in this industry, trying to make some relevant, like addition to the culture. Right? Sometimes it's just a minute. Sometimes it's just a good line. Trying to fucking do something important and meaningful with the acting business, give people inspiration and hope. And there comes people, there comes like these Swiss cheese with a noble hand posture, right? People like this come along and they ruin stuff that we are building up for years in the matter of minutes, just because he is a puppet of someone else, because he just can't stand the fact to be rich and eating Swiss cheese the whole day.
I just want to ask a quick question to chat. I noticed that viewership dropped at like 25 for like 5 seconds. It came back up again. Let me know if you guys are getting mid-roll ad bullshit again, because you should not be. And I apologize if you are, but YouTube, you know how YouTube's been the last couple of weeks. So, all right, let's keep playing this video and let's see.
Well, being that Robyn is actually a black woman this time, the angry nerd community is very upset. In fact, from the moment it was announced, these guys lost their minds. The moment. So this is a month ago.
Real quick, no, before we go further,
shout out to Ryan
I love
Knopf.
that he calls out the angry nerd community. You realize you're adapting Robin Hood, legitimately one of the oldest nerdy IPs of all time. Like, this is old English folklore. Like, the nerds of nerds love this shit. Like, Robin Hood fans trump Tolkien fans in terms of OG lore. Like,
but again, it's from someone who doesn't. He doesn't really care, right? Like that's the best way that I can explain it. He doesn't really care. You know, he's calling it angry nerds because that's the most simplistic way that they can basically shove any criticism away. You know, just blame it on angry nerds. That's all it is, right? It's nothing is genuine criticism. It's all just angry nerds.
Call me an angry nerd. I actually own this. This book is older than me. Like, my Robin Hood book this book is older than I am. This book is, I think, it's going to be 35 years. This particular printing is 35 years old this year. Like, Robin Hood fans, like, we know our fucking shit. Just throwing that out there.
My first professional role that I ever played in my life was Robin Hood.
Dude, there's a video of him that he made when the show just got announced. There's a video of him facing the backlash then. And he goes, okay, first of all, and second point, no one cares that much about Robin Hood. Okay, nobody. Stop that shit. He says that in one of his videos.
So why did you adapt it?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
would you adapt something that could make you money?
For the last, like, literally hundreds of years. Before there was TV, there was fucking stage plays. There was people who would gather around campfires and tell stories of Robin Hood. Like, one of the most famous archetypes in literature is the gentleman thief. And Robin Hood is probably the most famous of gentleman thieves in literature.
It's English mythos, and for this stinking globalist fucker to shit all over it, my goodness, he's gonna have hell to pay for it.
I mean, I understand it's, you know, it's hard to follow up the Adventures of Robin Hood with obviously Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland, but this is not how you fucking do it, okay?
That's the book I have right here, Cass. The Adventures of Robin Hood. That's the exact book.
Hell yeah. No, I'm talking about the film. That's actually one of my favorite films.
Yeah, I love that film too. With Errol Flynn.
Robin Hood is so cool and classic. Like, I'm an apologist for the fucking Russell Crowe Robin Hood film from like 2010. If
that shit was unbearable. Come on, man.
I'm not saying it's a good film.
The singing and the dancing, Russell Crowe.
Singing and dancing. What do you mean?
Yeah, he was singing and dancing in that movie. Don't you remember when the horses were drinking water? I know somebody kind of.
Okay. Sorry, you mean like the way they were singing like folk song? I thought you meant like a musical number or something. It's not like a legit musical number. It's
if you do it, while you have your bonfire and after a fight and there is still blood dripping from your cheek and you sing like a nice masculine song, it's okay. But that thing that we're doing, like when the horses were drinking water in the middle of the day, it looked like, what's wrong with Ridley? I mean. I wanted to ask him this question, Ridley. What the hell was going on? Too much red wine.
Let's keep going. Come on, let's keep going. No, it's okay because I want to finish the video. Hold on, because there's a lot of videos to go over.
So this is just when we said we're releasing.
Again, shout out to Ryan.
What the fuck is this background music? This some
fucking trashy music because he puts it on every single video. That way his label can claim whatever copyright. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm pausing. I'm pausing often. Sorry, chat. That's why I'm doing that.
This is some neo zombie.
Woke disaster. Robin Hood remake looks different. Haha. Guess what? He doesn't like that as a black woman either.
Does he say that in the video, fucker?
This will fail.
Look at that! Look who that is!
Nice.
Bro, he actually looked at your video.
Yeah, bro.
I love it.
And here's the best part. He watched some of it. Look, you can see the red bar. So he actually
yeah.
some of the video.
That's like your intro, and like maybe like the first two words you say, like the first sentences.
Bro.
Thanks for the
stock footage white guy looks like Wyatt.
Yeah. What I wanted to say is that so anytime I do this thumbnail, whenever I do race swapped, I always use black, right? Because I know it's like extreme. And I always put the stock photo of the white guy laughing because I know that people like this will get upset because it's a white guy laughing. Makes sense. They automatically are going to think something before they even watch the video. And he only watched a very small portion before he made up his mind. So you already knew like that's where it was. But then the funny thing is he thinks that's me. Like he said, oh, look, he's laughing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's,
no.
that's not me, bro. Like,
That's
what-
like a minute and a half. That's like a minute and a half of runtime he may
At
have
least
watched.
He watched your video. He didn't watch the Common Nerds video. Which
yeah,
is a
he didn't
damn
watch this
shame.
one, but he watched mine, which is hilarious.
Interesting.
But again, it's because I think I used pretty extreme wording.
Mhm.
Even Jeremy the Quarter reacted to it. He fucking laughed. I'll play that video later, but let's keep going.
Funny. All right.
is great.
Just when we started production, they were talking about it. 1 year ago, they were at us, right? Pop culture crisis. It's a crisis that we're doing Robin Hood.
That's the name of the channel, you fucking idiot.
It's just a
Oh,
fucking
Mom.
name. Can you read? Can you read the name? It's the bottom of the
Excellent. What do
title.
you expect, guys?
We've got to
wanna
get
point
Pop
something
Culture
out.
Crisis on the show now, just for that.
I want
Yeah,
to I want
please.
to
And
I
the
want to point
common
something out really
idiot
quick. This
or
this
nerd.
man, right? This director, this person who is,
Right.
I don't want to say deep in Hollywood, but let's just say semi deep in Hollywood.
He's deep in
You're-
Trudeau.
You are screenshotted videos.
Hollywood is deep in him.
Yeah, you're
Deep in
screenshotting
Trudeau.
videos that have 174 views. Like the second video has 170 something views.
What
Hold on, let
the?
me- Oh, I'm sorry, 125 views. You're mad about a video that 125 people saw.
He really does
that
not
must-
like small
territory.
people.
that must mean to me that you really think that those
Yeah.
like this
Mhm.
video like has hurt your
Mm.
image somehow. You know what I mean? Like it just-
Honestly,
I
all
don't get
this is obviously attention seeking, and like you
Yeah.
said, with this whole copyright claiming of the music, I'm sure that is very much intentional to make money off the channels that will obviously talk shit about
right.
what he they're obviously going to dunk on him for this. Clearly he tried to think this out. Oh man, well, I'll get my name out there, get some attention, then I'll maybe make some ad revenue off these fuckers. It screams that you're a broke fuck that lives with like 5 people in a 1-bedroom fucking apartment in California or some shit.
Toronto.
Unrelated, but Hypno, how does it feel to know that your videos do better than videos owned by Tim Pool? Because Pop Culture Crisis is part of Tim Pool's company, and your videos do
Yeah.
better. That gotta make you feel good.
Really?
I didn't know that
Wow.
actually.
Yeah. Pop Culture
Yeah.
Crisis is owned by Timcast.
Did not know
Nice.
that.
Shout out to the chat,
Oh.
man, for supporting the channel, making me better than Pop Culture Crisis.
Although that is a very long title. I mean, that's a lot of words.
Yeah, I mean that whole
on-
thing
on
is
a
just text.
thumbnail.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that I find it funny that you call him broke as. Actually, let's just keep going because there's one thing I want to point out coming up right now.
Hold up.
Right
Hold up.
when this person put this up a month ago. So this is just when we said it's coming out. These videos are coming from either from the announcement or when it says it's coming out. Right? Like other languages. Look,
Other
another-
languages.
Does he even know what this says? All it is text with a question mark. That's it.
Does he address the racist stereotype thing at all? Like the
Yes.
fact that he does. Okay,
Yes.
what was his? Is that in a video that you have like lined up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't really address it though. He kind of says that he's not pushing a message, right? But like he feels like what he made was not trying to push any kind of like black people are amazing, white people bad kind of a thing, even though that's literally
You know
the
what
fucking
that
show is
title
about.
I
is?
do
Literally
believe him.
is.
I genuinely do believe him when he says that, but I believe that's how entrenched he is in all this bullshit in his mind. He doesn't think that's what he's doing when that is what he's doing. He's that fucking brainwashed.
I was gonna say,
that.
this is literally the state of Canadian media. Like they hand out grants, they give out funding to things that are like explicitly anti-white. So I can kind of, I'm with Leon here. I can believe that he doesn't think he's doing that, but he's literally been brainwashed by this industry, and he's from fucking Toronto. Toronto is one of the most progressive shitholes you will find in the entire world. Like you actually cannot turn a corner without running into this shit. So honestly, all this is reflective of is the state of Canadian media.
The
So
parasite
basically
of
he's so
Canada.
deep. He's so deep in the hive mind, basically, that he really believes that this is how the world is. And you know what? I kind of believe that because in some of the responses he's been making to certain YouTubers and whatnot, mostly Ryan, I believe, he'll say something along the lines of, "Oh, you guys are just denying the truth of reality and how the world really is," kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so I kind of believe
It's
that.
funny, you know.
Well,
I
that's how
agree.
most woke people are. Sorry, Coach, but
No, don't worry.
all woke people I know, they genuinely believe that shit. They don't think they're like
Mhm.
You know, they're on the wrong side, or they think that's how the world really is. So yeah,
See,
I would
that's
100%
the difference
believe
between
that
like a Bill Gates woke and someone like this. Like Bill Gates knows it's all bullshit. He's just playing
Yeah.
off it to get even
Yeah, he's
richer. As
just
opposed
evil.
to the people that are giving Bill Gates the money, they actually believe this shit, whereas he knows it's a sham.
Yeah, I know some
Yeah.
agenda showrunners for for the elites, and like in private life, if you meet them, it's like it's crazy. They don't what they say is no, and I went to this conference, and this is I'm protesting against this, and this is and he's like such a nice person. You think like you don't realize that they're using you. Of course, they're giving you free drinks,
100%.
free buffets, and free flights and all that because you say whatever they write. Right, you say whatever they kind of whisper into your ear. You just repeat whatever the conference saying on a bigger scale and your smaller scale, and they're using you as a spokesperson, as a spokesperson to whatever their agenda is, and they don't realize it actively, not all the time.
Oh, I want to mention something. The title in German up here, I did look some Google Translate. Coach probably correct me. Basically, it says on the thumbnail, it says "Why Robyn," and at the bottom it says, "This is worse than Snow White and Disney."
Yeah,
right.
Nice.
And then I don't know what the Spanish is gonna say.
So even
but
the Germans who are getting woker by the minute are waking up also. There's a huge community in Germany that's really waking up and kind of going against
Lord. No. I know.
I just know that
I hope he moves to the left.
I know that these guys are major triggered by Latino language because it just I know it. I know
Latinos give no shits about what they say.
Yeah,
the real ones anyway.
But it's just obviously the way it sounds and people talking
And
English.
the way he's pointing, he thinks he's pointing at the German one, but he's actually pointing at the Spanish one. But he's so
I love the
black,
thumbnail.
he
The Spanish
doesn't notice the term.
The thumbnail's great. It's like
it's just a white guy terrified.
But see that's the thing. Listen, these directors or these shills, man, they really don't understand YouTube culture, right? You have to have the thumbnail be very attractive and pop out, right? Like some of them are very extreme. That's why, again, my thumbnail was, Robin Hood gets blacked because I already know like that's going to be a big thing. So this guy's like, what the fuck? Scared of a black. He's not really scared of a black person, but it's just YouTube thumbnail culture. You know what I mean? Like that's how we do our thumbnails. But people like this, they look at it and they actually take it literal and specific and word for word and so serious. And I'm like, why are you so serious, bro? Anyway, let's finish this video because it's gonna get to the Gandalf part. I love this part.
Guy, like they're worldwide. These guys are going in. A black woman is going to be Robin Hood. It's going to be horrible. How could
Robin Hood is a worldwide
black
story.
kids do Robin Hood? Right? And these people tell you they're not racist.
By the way, we're not racist. I don't know if you knew that.
To be fair, like I said in the intro, apparently saying all Asian women is hot that's racist. They all look so. I am apparently racist. Everyone else not so much.
Well, that's what.
Yeah, you Director X.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Is this like the
Landsman
monster?
That could be a Match at the Gathering card from 1996.
It's amazing, man. Shout out to Camelot, by the way. Camelot 331. What's up, man? Big PP. Hope you're doing good, man.
Ryan, you don't realize how close to the truth you actually are with that, bro.
Exactly.
Vex, what are you gonna say?
Sorry, no, I find it a little bit ironic that he's calling all of these people, but the network that he's distributing this under in Canada actually put out an open hiring call about 2 or 3 years ago that was explicitly for Black people only, and you couldn't apply otherwise.
But he's not pushing the message. See that when they do shit like that, that's when I'm like, okay, like now you're getting to the point.
Yeah, that's what's so funny about this to me is that when he's trying to call everybody out and he's talking like Disparu and Nerdrotic, like, have me on your channel. Oh, you won't because I might call you racist. And then we're here like, come on the show and call us racist, please. We're waiting. Exactly. We're right here.
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
scare you away with a ghost.
I literally asked him to come on and like, bro, you can call me racist to my face. That's perfectly fine. Please do it. Like,
even
like this comment is actually very accurate. It's DC3s. He says, "What is even racist now? These people diluted the word so much that it is so meaningless." And you're absolutely right.
Diluted so much I can get away with doing this on a show and no one gives a shit.
Well, yeah, because we all know you're unhinged. Okay,
Shout out to Twitch chat and also and Rumble chat as well. We got a lot of people watching over there. Shout out to everybody over there. All right, let's keep going. Let's get to Gandalf. This is a good part.
I've watched a lot of these guys. I subscribe to a few of these guys.
See, that's the part. Real cool. I'm sorry.
There you go.
He subscribes to the people who apparently he calls. So you're subscribed to racists. That's a little interesting, you know.
They're not racist. Yeah, swear up and down, not racist. They say we're the ones that making everything about race. This guy's fucking French. This dude here put a black wizard with fried chicken.
I love the Gandalf.
I wanna point something out about this so that you guys can comment. Yeah. So this guy, okay, he's literally complaining about it's a stereotype, right? So he's complaining about a stereotype, Black Gandalf with the gold chain, jewelry, and fried chicken and all that shit, right? And I think that's a basketball or whatever in the corner. So this guy,
Gandalf of the bling, that's what he is.
This guy literally is complaining about the stereotype while he is actively wearing a fucking chain and 4 rings on 4 of his 5 fucking fingers. Like he is literally the stereotype,
and he's
complaining about the stereotype. The only he's stoned as fuck. The only difference is that he doesn't have gold jewelry on. It's like fake silver or whatever. So,
to be fair, this Gandalf thumbnail is really, really messed up because the hands are white. So I want some consistency. Why is Gandalf's hands?
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Why are the hands white? Why did
he's blackface Gandalf? He did it to sneak in.
He's as black as Director X.
It's sprayed on.
Why did we not go all the way? We should have just went all the way. I just don't understand. And ironically, his finger is in the position of how he could like spin a basketball. So I'm just saying you can take this as far as you want to go.
He doesn't realize at all that the whole point of that character racist Gandalf is because his show is so full of racist stereotypes that it blends right in because he made all of that shit.
And that's not fucking. He has never experienced anything like that. He's tingling from one little party in one little dicky-ducky room to the next dicky-ducky room, and this is where he gets his instructions on what he needs to do. And he has never faced reality. He has never faced anything like the street life. He's coming from Switzerland.
Oh my god, he would cry if he went to a hood. If he went to Oakland,
he would not even cry. Like that. Even here in Miami, he would cry probably. Yeah. It's like
Miami hood is bro. Yeah. You go to Brickell, there's like some fucked up neighborhood right next to it.
I've been there.
It's all broken.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What does his hat say? I love my haters. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, he's wearing a hat and shirt that says he loves or smiles at he haters, and he's crying, complaining about his haters.
So he's trying to pull like a male version of Mindy Kaling just without the sympathy because he's not a female. So.
The truth is that everyone who makes the thing of like I heart my haters are the biggest bitches.
They are, because they only say it online. They never say it in person. You know what I mean? It's complete
clearly his big break in Hollywood flopped miserably, so he's trying to get his big break on. Fucking YouTubers.
Yeah. Talking about haters, what does the chat mean when they say even the coach has his limits? Well, what are you guys referring to?
Oh, because you didn't like a show that Leon said
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
That's true.
Coach is like touched it.
In that, I do have my limits.
Look at the way he's holding his finger is super dexterous. Like, have you ever watched an anime and the villain's like pointing and it's their fingers awkwardly shaped to emphasize how menacing they are? That's how his fingers fucking look.
He has definitely spun a basketball too, so I don't give a fuck what he says. He 100% did. Let's finish this video.
But they're not racist.
Nope.
They're not racist.
Just Ryan.
No.
Shout out to Neurotic. Best alternate opener of a
Bro,
TV
I'm not gonna lie.
ever.
If nobody told me, I would have thought that was actual opening.
That is great.
100%. It's great. Let's play it. Let me mute this part. Yeah, this is great. Unbelievable. This is definitely the true opener of Robin Hood. That was
the
great.
characters in his show literally do that.
Looks like missable crap because it is.
Robbing
in the hood is not exactly a new idea.
So when you go to IMDb and you look at user ratings, I have almost 158 people have given it a 1 star. 60%.
I have. You desecrated the whole fucking crew. It's not just you. It's the entertainment industry, you prick.
1 star. Look at this.
Coach is
15
like
for the
mad
Kings.
today.
No,
he-
I mean, first of
He
all,
also says it's not just Canada, but he
Right.
encouraged people to use a VPN to watch the show.
Not only that,
no, guys.
Oh, really?
This is
when
like-
his post on Instagram, I think it's this post, when he's bitching about this, there's a bunch of his cucks saying, I'm going to IMDb to post a 10-star review right now. So you can see the evidence that people that are shilling for him are lying, giving
that's
those
It's
right.
just
good
two
reviews.
people, though. Look at that. It's 2 people that did it.
No, bro.
I just like to make a note for the record that Director X is proof of segregation today, segregation tomorrow, segregation
Oh my
forever.
god.
Because this fucker is just disgusting. What he's done is
here's the thing.
disgraceful, and he should be arrested and convicted.
He
for
runs the
being
only gay
Robyn.
bar in Wakanda.
Ryan,
runs
so
the
the
only-
problem with these race grifters,
The
Ryan,
only-
okay?
Yeah.
I want you to realize something.
Mhm.
If there was any kind of law of segregation against blacks that would come back, all of these fake afros will immediately turn back to what they really are very quickly. He will turn back to a Swiss man. Sean King would turn back into a white man. It will be
Yeah.
all gone within the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
If real segregation, they're gonna be, oh no, I'm actually not black. I'm just,
Oh, well, if you think about it.
yeah,
He's
look at my skin.
mulatto.
Yeah,
Mulatto.
that's exactly what they would do. So he's only doing this because
Yeah.
it's popular, and it gives him some sort of clout, money, whatever the case may be. And I firmly believe that all of his followers on Instagram are purchased because you have 250 some odd, whatever, 60,000 followers, and you get your most popular post
So
is
many
this
people
one
do
with
that
3,000 likes. It's like, come on, bro. Who are you trying to convince that you actually have a following? You know what I mean? Like, you're
Maybe
obviously
he's
full.
enslaved them. You never know. Here's a drawing I have of
Oh my-
Director X.
That is so goddamn accurate.
That's very accurate.
Like
Yeah.
even the nose. Well, the nose looks
can
like he
appreciate the
got a
change.
xenomorphs.
I don't know.
I
coming
appreciate
out
the
of his
change.
nose.
Please ignore the bottom of that drawing. It's a tie, not a noose.
We
I'm
weren't
sure.
thinking about it, but okay.
Is it a Colombian tie?
Oh.
Nice. All right, I need. Let's see. How long is this video? Let me see.
In between. United States. Remember, the show's not released in the States. United Kingdom.
Why don't you release it?
Show's not released in the United Kingdom.
He literally told people to use a VPN.
Australia. I think they might. Look at this.
I'll use it. Yeah.
This is what these guys do. Sweden.
It's what these
This
guys
is what
do.
these guys do.
What
This
these
is what
guys
these
do.
guys do.
It's what humans do. Right.
It's what these nasty
This is
viewers
what
have
humans
done.
do. They have opinions, okay?
Look at what these
Spectators.
guys who use VPNs do. How dare they do exactly what I told them to
What I
do?
told him, yeah.
They
ridiculous.
watched my show and disliked it.
During
Yeah.
our last
No!
Swiss
How much-
fondue party, they told me it's gonna be a great success.
It's unbelievable. I really I can't. I know you guys are saying like he genuinely believes a lot of shit, like that his ideology, whatever. But he's fucking retarded. I really don't know
Oh, yeah,
like,
dude.
how to.
Oh, they're not mutually exclusive, bud. Like,
Yeah.
he could be
You
completely
try to get the
retarded.
benefit of the doubt, though. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? When
Coincide.
when
good
someone's
point.
in a hive mind, you're like, all right, can we
Yeah,
talk
that's
them out
true.
of it? Whatever. Like, no,
No.
this guy's
You
literally
know,
retarded.
I got to be honest with you.
Put him in
this-
chains. He'll be more useful.
He's already in chains.
He's in chains.
Hey, wait.
He's in chains.
We need to
Yeah,
point
yeah.
this out. Obscure Mask, you're absolutely
pay
right.
for them.
Him and Uwe Boll should have a fucking fight. They're both like on the same level of shit, so it's a completely justified fight we should have.
Magnificent devil. That's funny. Go ahead, Vex.
If I may just put into context his thinking a little bit. So
Let's do it.
his
Canadian.
biography says that he's from the Brampton, Toronto area. As
Nice.
someone that lives very close to that area and has spent a
I
lot of time
apologize.
in those areas, he's literally coming out of the most racist places I have ever visited in my fucking life. There is an insane amount of cultural segregation in Brampton, especially, and once you get to the outskirts of Toronto, like it's so fucking bad that there's actual fucking axe fights and shit like that happen
Yeah.
in some of the
Shit.
suburbs.
Oh,
Axe fights? You motherfuckers still living in Viking times?
I'm
You
serious.
understand the gun laws? The gun laws.
Yeah.
Man, the gun laws.
Dead
Yeah,
ass.
gun
Yeah,
laws.
there's there's no guns, so you get people fucking running around with machetes, axes, every which way, right?
It's like
But
London.
there are actual race wars that happen here whenever something happens in the news, whenever two communities clash. So to put into context his thinking that he's not racializing things or that everyone else is racist, his brain is just too fucking puny, and maybe that's due to genetics, who knows, to comprehend that he is coming. Like, he's coming out of one of the most racist places on earth, and it's unfortunately just fucked him for the rest of his life.
Toronto
you're
in
saying
the
that-
2020s is America in the 50s and 60s.
Dude,
So, yeah.
it's fucking insane. Like, I'm brown, and people tell me, "Oh, don't move to Florida. It's full of bro."
Dude, yeah.
Florida
What?
rednecks are
What?
the
Shit is
nicest
so
people
retarded.
I have ever met. I have been called a fucking Oreo. I have been called every which racist thing you can think of because
What?
I'm brown, but I don't come off as "thank you, come again" kind of brown.
Wait, why an Oreo?
That means you have, you're
why was
suffering from
Oreo?
internal racism then. is
Oh,
what
Wait,
you're
yeah,
saying.
dude,
Oreo
if
is-
anything, you're clearly a Keebler elf, not Norio. Like,
Yeah. What?
So you're not
Oreo?
a scam call, is what you're saying, Vex.
So
You're not-
Oreo,
Yeah.
yeah, Oreo means like brown on the outside, white on the inside, because I was
Yeah.
born here.
You're the
Nice.
best.
Oh,
You're the best.
I get it now. Okay,
Vax, come to Florida, Vax.
just
Someone
over.
tell the fucking government to
I'll be there in
fuck-
June.
get my visa, man. Get my
All right.
visa, like just fucking expedite it, please.
Give me.
They're
his
trying to hold on to
address.
as many people as possible.
Mm.
You know,
Well, if
because
you just
Canada
go-
was so smart to disarm.
You can
their
just go to
populace.
Mexico and then just walk over. You'll be fine. They won't stop.
I-
you.
Yeah, it's so funny. I
Yeah,
fucking
just
worked
walk
4
over.
years for this green card, and now you can step over the border and get a hotel room. Thanks so much, guys.
You should have
If I
swam,
had-
coach.
If I had not dumped $10,000 into legal fees and application fees, I would totally just walk over that border.
oh my
Amazing.
god.
Let's
yeah.
finish this video real quick.
Sure.
Look at this. And remember, these guys will tell you the type of men they are. Real men, eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
so this is what these guys are doing.
Have we
is
done
the
that?
time they have in their life.
Hold on. No,
This
no.
is the manosphere. This is the manosphere.
Whoa, wait,
Where did that come from?
Manosphere.
Did this
We're not Andrew
like-
Tate, you dumb fuck.
Yeah. Did this guy just call himself a real man? Is that what he
Yeah.
said?
Yeah,
Hell
he's doing that comment now. You know, when someone is really bad, they start questioning other people's manhood. That's basically what this is right now. But the fact that he started off this video with angry nerds and somehow is ending the video with fucking manosphere, like you just went on two different sides of the internet. I don't know how. It just doesn't make any
Dude, that's
sense.
double think right there.
If you're
That's
born
straight
in
up
He did a
Canada,
180.
bro, you're not a real man if you're born in Canada. I'm sorry to say, but
Jeez.
literally, I have more testosterone than this dumb fucker does.
I'd believe that.
I definitely believe that bonus hole is
That's
strong.
saying
Yeah,
that's saying
to
a
be fair,
lot.
yeah.
Max,
It
you
was
probably
so
have more
strong, you.
testosterone than I do. Jesus Christ! Like,
He's great. We should have him more often on the show.
Hold on, I want to hear his tantrum.
This is what a man does.
Yes.
Dude, he's gonna
If
cry.
you
Look
ever
at
had the
him.
guts to talk to a girl, to walk up to a girl
What?
and start a conversation, if
Oh
you ever
my
had that
God.
ability,
What,
I'm sure some of you do.
bro? What are you
Would
talking
you tell her
about?
that you made a user account on IMDb so you could review? Would that be the thing you do that you think would get you ahead in the conversation?
Stop smoking and recording videos, dude. It's not a good idea.
I have so much to say. He's
Wait,
clearly
he-
holding back fucking tears.
Oh, for
He
sure.
is.
He has touched every single box that a literal beta touches when they're mad at another man. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
oh, wait,
literally.
you're not
Why?
as manly as I am. You're
Oh,
not man
God.
enough, and also I get more bitches than you do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Why
essentially
would-
the
Everyone's
conversation.
saying like
Yes.
this show is so fucking stupid and badly written. He's like, oh, you must not get any pussy. I'm like, what?
Wait. hold on. I need to ask.
Oh,
Did he just like go from like
yes.
trying to go after angry nerds to just like getting mad at red pill Andrew Tate like people? You know,
Yeah.
being like,
While he's
I'm
crying.
a real man.
Like,
You know,
right.
Director X is the brown Jack Murphy. I just want to say,
This is
Director X is the brown Jack Murphy.
this is maximum copium. Like I don't know. I don't
Seriously,
know
dude.
if there is a legitimate, like in the dictionary, if there is an actual overdose of copium possible. But if there was, this is it. This man is literally hurting, and we're watching it.
It's like
someone
Brie
get
Larson.
Julian's toxicology report, please.
Yeah,
This
we
is,
need to
uh,
see the levels of copium in his body right now.
Yeah,
This is
no. If
so
you
messed
look
up.
up the definition of a vagina in the dictionary, you're gonna see this guy next to it.
And if you look up the
Damn.
squeeze,
That's
That's offensive to
kind of
actual
look like a
vaginas.
sideways
Actually, if I
vagina.
looked up the definition of vagina, it would say bonus hole. So I just
Okay.
I can't.
And
I
if
you
can't
looked up the
really.
definition of a
Definition
cock,
bonus
this
hole,
video would
this
come
is
up.
what you're going to be greeted with.
Okay, there we go. That's more. That's more in
it.
line. Is there more to this? Or?
Look at that.
yeah,
You're a man, right?
Oh my god!
You're a man too.
The camera.
He said, "You're a real man, right?"
it's like Zoolander. This is like Zoolander quality.
Zoolander.
If
This is
Director
Zoolander
X,
quality. You're a
if
man, right?
Director X is a man, then I'm
Dude.
black.
I mean, if you identify as non-binary, all of a sudden, like his life is fucked.
I really, really hope he comes on your show, Hypnotic. And
I'm trying. I'm
this
really
is
trying.
Fine, dude.
like he's gonna get a straight injection of testosterone to the fucking eyeball. This guy is such a raging pussy.
Won't happen.
My
Won't
God.
happen, Vex. I'm scaring him away with my Democrat ghost.
I just can't believe that this grown ass man
Is this a
complaining
19th century Democrat?
Like he's complaining about other men, but he's trying to act hard on an Instagram video. This is just
Dude, and
my cringe meter is through the fucking roof. You know, like when you play Fallout and you go somewhere where there's like fucking radiation and you know it's really bad. I'm at the epicenter of maximum cringe radiation with no suit to protect myself. That's how I feel right
sea
now.
of cringe, Hypno.
It's
That's
And he's
not
a-
very
I,
correct.
like what
Not a
point is
dollar
he
store
trying to
outfit
make?
to round it off.
He's the
Oh, yeah.
Emmentaler version of Brie Larson.
Oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
my god!
Brie
yes.
Larson with a little bit of skin color and a beard. Same levels of drugs though.
He's the race swap Brie Larson.
To be fair, I bet his feet look better.
Oh, actually, you're
No.
probably right, but we're not gonna get
Right,
into that.
Yikes.
Let's
Don't want to confirm.
I'm gonna disagree.
Anything can look better than troll feet.
let's finish this real quick. He's still staring.
I love how
That's what these men are dealing with. That's what's going on.
That's what's
I
going
smile
on.
at my
People
haters. Robin Hood Wednesdays
You
on
smile at your
Global.
haters, but you're not smiling this entire video.
Dude, 100%. Once he stopped filming, he threw his fucking phone across the room. You know
Oh,
it.
without a doubt. Without a doubt. He threw that phone and was like, fucking meanies. You know, it's
Then he slowly walked back over to pick it up to call his fucking therapist afterwards.
He went back and read those 2 good reviews. One of them was written by him, and he's like, "This is a good show."
oh shit,
Yeah, he
YouTuber
just-
X has joined. Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm having
man.
a really bad day. Can you get a therapist made just for me?
He must
don't
have lost a
understand.
lot of subscribers from
The
X
point
right
he's
now.
trying to make is like, you're a real man because you vote 1 star on a show. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
But
I
that's what I'm
mean,
saying.
a
He
real
jumped
man.
to every subject. It's like he went complaining about nerds, then manosphere, then real man, then I get bitches, then it's like just
Racism and-
completely going off the rails. It's like, bro,
he
you're
was
not even in
tackling
the
all
same realm.
subjects in this video that he couldn't squeeze into the first episode of Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fact, man. Absolutely fact.
I actually saw a clip of someone reacting to like a little scene in the show, and the woman who was reacting to it was black, and she was laughing her
I saw
ass
that
off at how
clip.
stupid it
Long
was.
When the bomb got
Longbone,
shot.
lovely
Yeah,
lady.
yeah. It's like
yeah.
it looks so bad.
This video
and
right
also-
here.
Oh,
Go ahead, no,
oh.
go finish, Slay. I'm sorry. Good.
No, like this is the type of guy that, you know, after throwing his phone across the room, he just says, "Honey, I'm so depressed. Get the strap
Honey,
on. I need
he's
to feel
gay,
like a man
Dragon."
again."
You guys are crazy. Listen, we're an hour in, so I just want to go over the super chats real quick,
wow.
and then this, look how fast that hour went.
Dude,
talking,
we can
fucking-
laugh at him all day.
bro. Absolutely. I don't know if we're gonna get to the other topics tonight, but we'll definitely try. But this video after the super chats, this video is him reacting to the 10 out of 10 reviews. Like he got like 5 of them after the show went live, and he was making this into like, oh, the show's a 10 out of 10. It's a massive success.
And he
Look
has to
how
like
amazing
comb,
we
even
are.
in his own video, it's like comb through it to try to find him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like struggling to read it too. That's why, like, when you guys were mentioning his misspellings, I'm like, have you heard him read? Like, it's not a pretty situation. So
He reads like a black man should.
that's terrible. God, you're going to hell, Ryan. All right, let's get into.
He said what we were all thinking.
That's usually what Ryan
Trace, he
does,
should have
you know
been
that,
here.
right?
This is gold.
Dude,
All right,
when
let's get
if
into super chats.
Unfailable.
We got Zephyr for 5, Canadian, ironically, says World War III could be a go, but here we are roasting Director X, and I'm living for it. Hell yeah, screw this planet. Yeah, absolutely. When everything else is going to shit, make fun of Director X. That's basically what happens.
Never mess with the big noses. That's all I'll say.
Oh no!
Shout out to Nevermind, member for 3 months with a member chat, some emojis. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Woo.
We also got Kyoko Filgarian for 2, says Director X is such a lol cow. He's on Kiwi Farms now. Nice.
100%.
Nice. Blackula
Kiwi
Lives
Farms
or
members.
Blackula Votes, member for 1 month. He should change his name to Director XX Chromosome. That's actually probably not a bad idea. Whether he actually does it or not, time will definitely tell. We got Bruce Banner for 20, says a Cage. I got your membership notification and saw your RoboCop beta. I had to stop watching. I didn't want to get too much spoiled. I like it so far. That's Cloakcasted Cage. I saw that video as well. Very cool. The game is a little glitchy though for that demo though. I saw everything with the graphics were kind of glitching out.
Unfortunately, with Unreal Engine on PC, there is a shader cache issue which causes all this stuttering. Every Unreal Engine game on PC seems to suffer from this. Some devs can actually dilute it, but they already said they're working on it, so we'll see.
Well, that doesn't sound very epic.
Not at all.
You ain't lying.
We got Desmond Spars for 50, says, can the bald, young, funny guy be racist against me as a proud Filipino-Swedish guy? Do your worst. Come at me, bruh. A lot of action in Sweden right now. Sad face.
No, that's good.
Jesus fucking Christ. You are Swedish. You are doomed. The Islamic invasion is destroying your country. Find a white woman while you still can.
Straight for it. No hesitation.
Desmond definitely got his money worth.
Unfortunately,
The only good thing to come out of Sweden is ABBA.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
No, it's their white women.
I can name a lot of bands.
Subtle Deviancy for 5 says, if Director X and Talcum X adopted a child, would it have black and white spots just like Spuds McKenzie?
only yellow spots. Only yellow spots.
Just so you know, once we start going down the rabbit hole of Subtle Deviancy super chat, to get to little stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, guess what you said.
It's yeah. Subtle Deviancy for 5 again says, I feel like Vex should send me super chats for all those years I sponsored her through the UNICEF, providing rice, clothes, and schools with actual roof.
You know what?
We told you.
Thank you, Mr. Subtle Deviancy. Thank you. Much thanks. You really helped my life. Thank you.
Oh my God.
You gotta say the thank you. Come again.
Well,
Thank you and come again, please.
There you go.
if Talcum X and Director X actually got together, I guess their ship name would be Talrectum X. That's crazy.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
That was good.
Subtle Deviancy for 2 again says Director X equals Crocodile Dundee stationary salesman. Wow.
Wow, that's
Subtle
man,
Deviancy for 2 again says, I warmly refer to Vex as a chocolate soldier.
That's anal, in all honesty. I don't like that at all.
Don't break the heat,
chocolate
folks, otherwise she'll melt.
Not the actual bonus hole. Not that one.
Oh no.
Then we got Kyoko Fulgarian for 2.
If you don't like chocolate soldier, what about Cocoa Kernel? Would that work?
That sounds even worse, man. That sounds like you're dating it.
Kyoko Fulgarian for 2 says, coming on your show will be too white for him. Yeah, you're probably right. I think what it is that I made a mistake. I should have told him it's a full panel of white people, because then he probably would have came on. But I told him it's a panel of like multiple different races, and he's probably like, nah, fuck, I can't grift off that.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I should have told him
we're still white.
I also commented we're a mixed race country club, so that kind of scared him off.
Wait, there are blacks on this show?
There was.
Yeah, you kind of go after them
until you showed up.
Yeah. Justin Ekinsola for $9.99 says, Nigerian American with a beard and some feminine zeal to me, and I'm more masculine than that half-half. Yeah, it doesn't take much to be more masculine than Director X, but I will still give it to you for sure.
Yeah, that's one long swim, mate, I will say.
I will definitely give it to you. Also,
you fucking
KRG gifted 20 gifted Hypnotic memberships. Thank you, KRG.
Woo!
And Bruce Banner dropped 5 gifted Hypnotic memberships as well. Thank you, Bruce Banner. I appreciate that so much. And
Y'all get
Panther
a clap.
111
boy.
joining that and dropped another 5 gifted Hypnotic memberships. So we got 25 new members for the stream so far. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are absolutely rocking it. Thank you so much for your constant support. Much appreciated. I think that covers all the super chats for now. And if anything more comes in, we'll cover it at the 2-hour mark. Now let's get into this video.
Back to the biggity bitch.
Yeah, back to the. Oh, you got a drawing, coach?
Yeah.
Let's rock it.
Oh, that's right. We got this here.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wow,
That's
that's
epic.
Michael going to slay
Wow.
Canada.
That's awesome.
Some insane detail.
Canada.
It keeps going. Oh shit! Like,
Oh yeah, it's a
As
full.
you zoom
it's-
out, I'm like, whoa.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
his camera is
That's
rebuffing.
fantastic.
Guys, help me out. Should I color this or should
Yes,
I leave it
yes.
black and white? Should
Yeah,
I color
you
it?
should.
Color it.
Yeah.
Color.
You
it.
should give this angel like golden hair and a.
That's not
and
an
a white
angel
robe.
dragon. That's a Klansman on a flying horse liberating
Oh, my.
America.
We'll just
Oh
just.
my
Also
God.
known as an
Wait,
angel.
wait.
Sick, man. I love
We
you.
will
Holy
compromise. We will compromise and have Coach paint a cross on it and put a flaming sword somewhere.
Wait,
Okay, and
I
then-
got something for you. Wait.
Yeah.
Make it
and
dark
paint
and gothic.
have
just
to, you know, put the
Coach
camera
face
on.
somewhere on the.
I'm
Quick
scaring
shout out again.
Director X
KRG just
away.
dropped another 5 gifted Hypnotic memberships. Thank you so much, KRG.
Goddamn.
You are absolutely destroying it. We're at 30 members for the stream so far.
Oh
All right.
God, Coach! What is
What
it?
is that?
You gotta
Oh, it's a complete. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that is
yeah.
sick.
Dang, that's it.
That is
that-
sick.
That is
Are you
awesome.
planning to draw anything for Halloween?
That is
Anything
sick.
Halloween themed?
I was thinking about a Halloween cat, like a freaky horror cat.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Draw a
cool.
ghost
Draw
like
tattoo.
I've done, Coach. Draw a
Oh,
ghost.
we gotta do
I
like
am
a
a
Halloween
ghost. I
stream
don't
where we all
think-
come in costume or something. That could be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Yeah.
Halloween special. We did
Sure.
it last year. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, a Halloween shop.
Ryan must be dressed
We'll
as the
figure
ghost.
something out.
Klansman
Oh, what is
past.
Ryan gonna come dressed as? I have no idea.
Oh, I can only imagine. Could it be something with a hood?
But, oh my
Mm.
God! Wear blackface on the stream.
No.
No, yeah, don't actually do that.
Ryan.
That will
Oh
get
my
us
God.
Don't
going.
do it. Don't actually put it on.
You're Jamaican brother.
There are
Just do it like Blazing Saddles, please.
there are
Blackface
certain
wearing
troll shots
the
on
fucking
YouTube, and
hood.
that's definitely one of them for
Yeah.
sure.
No.
All right, let's get into this video, guys. So this is him. This is Director X reading his 5 reviews that he got when the show went live for the first time, and give him a little bit of time. It's a bit of a struggle for him. Here we go.
Okay, so my show Robin Hood came out last night, and we got some user reviews. So let's see what people have to say. Okay,
You mean
10
what-
out of 10. This is incredible. I really enjoyed this new rendition of Robin Hood. The writing, set design, action scenes, and actors were incredible. In this new series brings a powerful punch right from the beginning. I was tuned in completely. The cast is great, and Little John stands out in the first episode. I didn't expect this series to be like this.
So what did you expect it to be?
I bet you wrote that.
Was
I
he
mean,
crying before he recorded this? His eyes are all puffy.
Dan,
No, because you can't believe that he actually got 10 out of 10 reviews that weren't his that he wrote.
I'm looking
Oh,
at
I'm
I'm
curious
looking at
about that.
IMDb right now. It is down to 1.1.
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
you it's down to 1.1. Isn't that less than Velma? Isn't this officially the
Oh,
worst
fuck,
rated
maybe.
show?
Yes.
Honestly, guys, you guys are dumping on this dude because you think he has no skill, but it takes skill to be that shit.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. It absolutely takes immense amount of skill, like ungodly amounts of high level skills to be shit.
It,
In the-
hap-
in the
it
way-
happens
Steven
a couple
Seagal.
of times throughout
In
the
the way.
year. but every once in a while, you get a TV show that unites the internet, and Velma was one of them.
Oh,
This is definitely
dude,
definitely
Hypnotic,
uniting the internet. What's
at
up?
please pull up the IMDb reviews for this show. They are fantastic.
Oh, I will. I'll do that. I'll do that after this
Which
video. I'll do
ones
that.
are you looking at?
Just
Because
go to
I'm
the
sure
first page,
it's
looks
just a
great.
roast session. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Let's keep watching it.
Oh,
And as there's like 1 or 2 reviews in this video that are so clearly fake, and they're so
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're mind numbing. Like somebody called the show a classic after watching 1 episode.
What?
1 episode
Yeah.
they called it a classic.
One
you
No
mean to
show's
tell
a
me
classic
that's
after one show.
that's real? Come on, bro. Let's keep.
I mean,
Looking
look,
forward to the
there's
next-
some
Guys,
there's an
guys.
asshole that actually told me the first Venom movie was a masterpiece. My
What?
brain blew,
He's
Sounds like
in the
he's
special
retarded.
needs class.
I genuinely
Yeah.
believe there are people out there that are like that, but come on, like you got to
Yeah.
be kidding me. 1 episode from a TV show brand new and it's a fucking masterpiece or classic for you. Like, all right, you clearly must not have any classics. You must be like 12.
episode. All right. I'm liking this. And what's this last bit? The episode takes a turn when Lil Jon makes his arrival, and after that, I was hooked. Give it a shot. I'm happy I did. Okay, what's next? All right, another 10 out of 10. Action-packed goodness.
The way he reads it is fucking...
Dude, and
he's like action-packed goodness.
He's not live scrolling down, so you see like, oh, there's a bunch of like 10 out of 10. He's very clearly cherry picking and like editing in later, skipping.
Well, he
over
screenshot
all
it. He screenshotted the 10 out of 10s. There was only 5. Actually, there was 4 of them. If you read the comment, it says the reviews are in. 4 out of the 5 people gave Robin Hood 10 out of 10. So he picked 5 reviews, and 4 of them were 10 out of 10.
I need to tell you guys. Wait. You need to know this. The total IMDb reviews that are like 10 stars. There's only 7 as of now. That's
7, 10 stars.
7.
Oh
that's
God.
it.
That is legend, bro. That means it only went up by 3 since this video, which came out on the 28th. That is.
Look, I'm gonna go look at like from like a. I'm gonna stop at 6 to see how many reviews are like went from 6 to 10 stars.
Wait a second. What happened to those comments before where they were saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go give the show a 10 out of 10 rating right now to combat the review bombing"? Where are they? Where are those people?
Dude, this is insane. I cannot believe this shit. So look at this. At least on IMDb. Hold on,
I don't want to bring up the IMDb yet. I want to save it for
No. I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm saying like total reviews that are like 10 or 9 stars are like decent ratings. In total, he only has 7 10-star reviews and 2 9-star reviews. Everything else is 1 star, and then there's one that's 3-star. That's it.
I actually feel pain for that guy who gave 3 stars.
I was gonna say that dude
was genuinely trying to be like critical.
Yeah, he's trying to be like, man, like you tried, I guess.
Yeah, he's
kind of okay, but it's shit.
He's getting drowned out a bit. All right, watch this one.
The first episode is an action-packed ride that delivers entertainment in spades. These characters are fleshed out and modern. The banter and camaraderie between the cast.
What makes these characters modern? Because I went on
nothing.
I went on a rant in my video, and I'm sick and tired of maybe black being synonymous with modern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, maybe he means since they are nothing, they're modern, because modern folks are nothing, right? Because they're just this vacuum. And maybe this is his metaphor. Maybe this guy's way smarter than us. He thought already ahead. He was already seeing the future. Maybe he's a prophet of a unique kind, and we didn't understand his magic.
Maybe he's the Antichrist.
I know.
Not that cool.
That's giving him a bit too much credit. Leave that for what's going on in Israel right now.
Yeah,
leave the Antichrist alone. Okay, he needs his time to shine. No.
He's definitely not that. He's definitely
no. He's not. No.
But I hate it, man. I hate that synonymous meaning between black and modern. And I try to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, you know what? Maybe he means like, oh, it happens in a city now versus ancient times, whatever. But I really don't think that's what he meant. I really think that by modern, the commenter anyway, not Director X. I really think the commenter is referencing skin color.
And to be fair, if anyone's seen the 90s Romeo and Juliet movie with fucking Leo DiCaprio, we know how bad like modern but using old dialogue and shit is. So
you're 100% right here.
Leads adds depth to the characters. The show starts off slow, but picks up speed and never stops. Was not expecting the twists and turns that early on. I was impressed. It's really important to see that the characters aren't one-dimensional. The sheriff is a constant void of danger, and she's ruthless and unrelenting. All right. The show's blend of humor, intense action sequences, and a touch of heartfelt moments make it a classic.
He fucking wrote these reviews.
I know, he totally did. He totally fucking did.
Look at this. He probably did. Look at his posture. Again, it's incredible.
He's like, shit, I think I convinced myself they're good.
Right. This next one's hilarious. It goes, this is the best show since Riverdale. Who the fuck thinks Riverdale is the best show ever?
That goes to show who he's trying to attract as like a viewer. If you think Riverdale is the fucking top tier best show that you ever watched before this one, I just want to get you help. Like I really don't know how else to I don't know how else to put it, but it's pretty bad. But let's watch this.
It also speaks because Riverdale's a bit old at this point. Like the people that this is geared towards now are the same age as like the young adult age as people that were watching Riverdale when it came out like 5 or 6 years ago. So those kids should have like grown the fuck out of Riverdale. So it goes to speak to the stunted growth of people who watch TV nowadays.
Not even Atreus is watching Riverdale.
Atreus watches television?
There's no television in jail.
He stole one.
He watches black and white films only.
All right, let's see what this has to say.
Jesus.
All right, we got another one. Again, 10 out of 10. This is the best show since Riverdale. I'm only halfway through the first episode and already tell I will be watching this until the end. This show has some of the best acting and writing since the legendary Riverdale.
This is
Wow.
clearly a fake
All right.
review, you fucking idiot.
Bro, this is you know how he's reading. It's as if he's reading from a teleprompter. He's like, "Oh, it's as good as Riverdale." Wow, nice.
It's so
Dude,
good.
not
I
only
only
that-
watched half an episode of it.
Amazing.
And when he's reading this one, he looks like he's about to come. He's like, "It's the best show ever."
Really good.
Like little Emmentaler pieces.
I just don't. I don't get it, man. It's so obvious, and you know his eyes.
The
His
cover
eyes
spell.
look like he's about to laugh, and I think that's because he knows he wrote this shit, man.
Yeah,
This
for
is
real.
fake.
Yeah,
All of this is fake. You're just reading your own like fantasy. It's fucking crazy.
You guarantee you will absolutely love this show. If you don't, I'll personally come to your house and do a tight 5.
I wonder who
Another
wrote
one.
that.
Titan 5 where? Up your eye?
How did he know that was coming?
How did he know what that
Wait.
was?
He's
Yeah.
gonna fist us if we don't like
Yeah,
him. Is that
yeah,
what he's
that-
implying?
Right in the bonus hole, Vex. Just
I mean,
right there.
That honestly might
the
be more
women will at
enjoyable than
least
watching
enjoy it. The
show.
dudes will beat your ass.
I'm having too much fun with this. We should be
See?
professional.
No, professionalism
no.
left the window after
You
this
can't be
fuckhead ran into
professional
the
and
show.
talk about director X. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Was
yeah,
what-
No, let's go. What's the next with this
Coke
clown
so
head?
hard.
I'm trying to figure out how to. I don't know. I got to work my. I got an idea, but let me play this guy.
10 out of 10. Robin Hood hits it on the nail. Robin and Little John's
Was that
chemistry
his middle
is truly
finger?
the heart and soul of the show. What's so great about it is the balance they strike between their personalities. Let's see. They are so beautiful and complement each other so well. It was hard to take my eyes off them. You can tell they have something for each other. Their interactions are a joy to watch, and I'm interested to see the dynamic with Marion. Tuck was another standout. There you go down here. Tuck was another standout. To see the comedic bits in this show, I didn't expect it to be so funny. I give this an 8 out of 10.
With a 10 out of 10 review score? What? That doesn't make any
How,
sense.
yeah, why are they gonna give it 10
Word,
stars?
what?
And even he is irritated. It's like, oh,
It's
I
because
told
it was
John.
written by Chat GPT.
Look, this is the face. It's the face of
Word.
pure
You got
hurt.
mad,
What's wrong with
dude.
those
Yeah,
hand
hurt.
gestures?
This is my reaction. to
He
that.
got played so hard.
My
Y'all
reaction.
The
didn't
immense
see
amount
those.
of copium
He's such a
that
bitch.
this
Oh my
fucking idiot is
God.
insane.
That is just pain. That is utter
Mama
pain in
mia.
his face. He's like, wait, what? Because he said 10 out of 10 in the
He's like,
beginning,
what?
and then he read it, and at the end it said 8 out of 10. He's like, I've been
Mm.
tricked. I don't
Are
know. how
you
to
on your
feel.
period, Director X?
Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna try a sound effect. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah,
Nice. Was that a megaphone?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna use that in the right
He's,
moment.
hey, real quick, say step right
I
up,
like
step
that.
right up, give it a try or something. Like you sound like an old timey like Carney.
Step right up, give
Oh,
it
now
a
turn it
try.
off.
Nice.
Painful. All right, so is there more reviews or is that it? Let me see.
But it says 10 out of 10, so I'm just going to say it's a 10 out of 10.
Exactly, of course. So you're review bombing yourself then, essentially. So you're admitting to it.
Director X is so retarded, ladies and gentlemen, that he can't even get his review scores properly.
You know what?
Oh
But
my God.
Ryan, he's really representing his race by acting
Yes,
this way,
MC.
so.
This is why
Yeah.
they shouldn't vote, Vex. These people, they're everything that's wrong with society. They're destroying communities.
Canadians.
They're robbing stores, both in the United States and Canada. And as I said to Atreus, that's why I support Trump's new policy in regards to Director X's kind in stores. Namely, if you rob them, you're getting shot, motherfucker.
So we're
That's
shooting
all.
smart people? Is that what's happening?
Yes,
He's
that
not
was
black,
Trump's new
Ryan. I'm
policy.
Yeah,
telling
he's
you.
not.
He's not black.
Ryan wants
He's
white
literally
people.
Sean
Why-
King, the director.
Ryan
Light-
wants Swedish men to
light-
be shot down in
no.
stores.
I will say, Hypno, just for the record, light bright sure ain't white.
Oh my god.
What?
Don't
Fucking
you
Ryan.
shake your
Okay.
head, Cassie. You know it true.
Vex,
You
what do
know
you
it
make of
true.
our
Why?
local British
You know it's
Ryan?
true.
You shake your
Pardon?
head on me.
What do you make of our local racist
You're
British
just true.
Ryan?
You know what? Ryan is making the Uncle Ruckus come out with me. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it.
It's important to
Time
keep
forever,
in mind,
sister.
You have to keep in mind that Ryan lives on an island of like 2 other people. He's never seen anyone who's not white before.
Oh,
in
he
person.
sees a sheep.
Two are the old white people.
It's not other people. It's a mirror. Why?
If it wasn't
Oh,
for the
yeah.
technology, he would practically be Amish. That's how like fucking
I
Yeah.
far
treat
off
my
he is.
neighbors.
Ryan,
I treat my neighbor's dog better than I treat people like Director X.
Well,
let
I'm
us
glad
slide
to
through
hear
that.
you love dogs.
Ryan is the dude that every day at like 5 p.m. he literally opens up his window after taking all the cardboard down. He pulls out a hidden gun and starts popping shots into the sky to keep the taxes down in the neighborhood. He's at.
To keep the taxes down. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The rent
awesome.
down. It's keep the rent down, Cassie. We all know you weren't properly educated. It's keep the rent down, not taxes. The rent.
Let's keep going.
Oh,
Come on.
God.
Let's keep going. I don't want to roast Ryan. This is roasting Director X Day. Let's go.
And we got one more. Not worth the watch.
There
And
you
no
go.
stars at all. This is just another in a long, terrible, social justice obsessed hot garbage
The
that
pain,
TV
the
execs foolishly think people will actually like. Sadly, these execs cater to such a small but obnoxiously loud minority. The writing is
Fringe
awful,
minority,
the
use
acting
the
is
word.
awful, and the action is worse. It's the sort of self-righteousness, tokenist schlock that most sensible people with an ounce of common sense can't stand to
He
watch.
can read this one quickly. How come he can read this one quickly and
It's
not the
because
other
he's
one?
fueled by anger.
Yeah,
What?
he cried
He
and
didn't
used
write
the
it.
wrote it.
jerk off
He
right
wrote
before
this.
this. That's why he remembers it.
What'd you say,
Yeah.
Vex? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
He cried to this and used those tears to give himself like a pity jerk off right before
Yeah.
this. That's why it sticks to mind. So,
Oh, for sure. And he's like I said before, he's reading this different because he didn't write this. You know, like he read the other ones with like this weird kind of like teleprompter style, and this one he's
Yeah.
just like full on rage reading it. You know,
Mhm.
so it got to him. But hold on, I don't think he's done.
A few other people give it 10 out of 10, homie, and they seem to like it. I don't know.
4
Wait,
people?
Did he say a few people gave
Four.
it a 10 out of 10 and they like it?
Yeah.
Four people?
Actually, no, not even 4 people, 3 people. The fourth guy gave it 8 out of 10.
Not even
Yeah.
not even 3 people because they're all him.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Is amazing.
Well, there you go.
Oh my God.
5 reviews. 4 of them gave 10 out of 10, and one of them is a hater.
And you didn't look at all the reviews, you fucking guys. This
You-
guy
Can
is
we
so
also-
retarded.
Mamma
we're
mia,
playing
guys,
the
this is
N-word.
really incredible. I think
Buddy,
like wow.
look,
I
this
mean,
guy, like, he
You have
can't- he
to
can't-
work on
Shadow's
such
a hater.
stupidness. You have to work on that to be so stupid, to be so
Everyone told the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be
That's right.
you have to go through the Canadian educational system to be this retarded.
Trudeau, we love you there.
Bro, the cope is incredible, ladies and gentlemen.
I really can't think of a bigger bitch. Like I've seen like the amount of cope that you can see in his face. It's so
To be
fucking
fair,
funny.
he's like Dave Filoni's right up there with him. Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
Like I mean, Dave
No,
Filoni
he
can't
is.
write for shit, but I don't know if he's as
No.
much bitch as this guy.
Hold on,
Maybe
I'm
less.
pulling up
Maybe
the,
less.
the IMDb right now.
See
No,
how many
let's
10 out of
see
10s he's
Cassie's
fine.
pussycat.
Wait, what?
Let's look
Yes,
at
sir.
Cassie's
Ziggy, bro.
pussycat.
why you gotta say it like that?
Ziggy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're being creepy.
Yeah.
Cats are always worth liking the stream. If you don't like the stream after seeing a cat, then you're basically a Nazi.
Oh, man.
At
It's
this point.
Ziggy.
no,
You're also
worse, I'm a
racist.
Robin Hood fan.
Yeah.
You're racist and a Nazi. All right. Yeah, these reviews are not great. So you have
No,
Yeah.
158
No, look at
10
the-
out of 10s, right?
look,
And you
that's
have-
overall.
Yeah, I'm looking at overall. And you
Yeah.
have 2,000 plus 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
With the a little bit,
Yeah.
you have 100. You almost have the same amount of 2 stars as you do 10.
So,
Which
I
is
don't know.
crazy.
Some people are giving
Well-
it 10 out of 10s, man.
Now,
Would you guess?
what do you want me to look at, Slayer?
Would you guess where the majority of the 10-star reviews are coming from? Nope. Go again, Hypno. Click the one to the
Canada.
right. Yep.
Fucking
Wow.
Well,
This
No,
looks like
no. In all seriousness, though, ladies and gentlemen, I think these reviews are wrong because I do not believe that 2,500 people even watched Robin Hood. It's that bad of a show. No, there's no only prominent creators and up and coming content creators covered this show because it's so
I believe that,
abysmally
honestly.
shit.
this just
Oh,
screams like, hey,
yeah.
bro, can you give me a 10 out of 10 because I'm getting like destroyed right now.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
No, definitely. No, and look at the actual like written reviews, like on the top, I think on the top right, if you go up, there like the written user reviews. No, you gotta go way up on the top of the page. Yeah, user reviews. Look at there's one, no, read the one that says like this is an embarrassment to our country.
Damn, tax write-off.
Yeah, read-
Right off
Right
gone
off.
wrong. I love that one.
That is rough.
you went to make it to air.
Yeah.
Just,
No.
wow.
I
No,
just
it's
checked
like-
Rotten Tomatoes because I wanted to see the comparison, and it's not even on there.
No, it's not. It's not
No,
on
I
Rotten
don't even-
Tomatoes.
That's gonna be so.
Bro, you know what's crazy? They try to say that the 1 out of 10s are review bombs, right?
Mhm.
But the 1 out of 10s are extremely descriptive.
yeah,
And then when you look at the 10 out of 10s, they're like best show ever. Totally
Exactly.
amazing. Must
Yeah,
watch.
must
Must
watch.
see.
Right.
let's see how many of these 1-star reviews are say that it's bad
He
because
said,
black.
"I've seen adult videos with better scripts." Oh my god. That's what the previous reviews said.
They cast a white woman as a
saw
sheriff
this
who must be 100 pounds wet, whose biceps are smaller than my wrists. She kicks a cop and knocks him over after they fail her. It's so laughably painful to watch. The entire story is just some high school kids, and Robyn, who the actress is probably 110 pounds, can just throw grown male cops in gear around like they're rag dolls with no training or superpowers. It's cringe, it's stupid, it's dumb. To the point I laughed. Might be the worst show ever made for TV.
Is
How-
this
how
Black Panther
racist.
2? Is
How
this like Black
racist.
Panther 2? Like they just copy and paste that?
I think
With
Vex
no
wrote this one.
superpowers?
This is an embarrassment to our
Yes!
country. Good job,
I
Vex.
watched it.
Oh my god,
My
he's
God.
getting roasted. He's getting really,
Yeah.
really roasted. And you know what?
Legitimately so.
It's
He deserves
yeah. I
it.
was gonna say it's dessert. You know, like you are trying to go the route of, and this is so reminiscent of Velma, right? I keep bringing it up because it is like it reminds me,
True.
like word for word, almost down to the playbook. They are doing the exact same thing, right?
Yeah.
So they announce a TV show that's gonna be woke as shit. They specifically attack people right off the bat before the show even comes out. Then the show comes out, the obvious happens, it gets completely
Sure.
destroyed in reviews. Then the racism card gets pulled. We do this whole victim nonsense train for the next couple of weeks, and then they end up pretending as if the haters don't exist, and they just want to pretend like none of this is happening. And he ends up going to the White House and getting a fucking medal for being the best, you know, whatever. It's bullshit. It's the same fucking story over and over and over again. And not that it doesn't make it fun, because listen, I love roasting this guy. It's hilarious, and I really wish he would come on the show. I think it would be
Yes.
great. But
That would be
Well,
great.
hopefully he
I just-
bitches and moans for the next few months, Hypno, so you can get to 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, because I see your channel is picking up
Yeah.
a bit. So hopefully Director X shits himself, pisses himself.
I don't want
hope-
to go. You know, Hypno can do it without this.
Come on,
hybrid
let's milk
of
the
it.
lol cow, coach.
what?
Oh, I
We
definitely
need
could
high
do it without
cost
the
suppression.
douchebag.
Okay,
But
okay, I'm sorry.
it's fun.
I get that, right.
Hypno mentioned this dude going to the White House, and my question is, when they do honor him at like the Canadian Prime Minister shit, is he going to get as big a standing ovation as the Nazi got? Like
Yep.
it's really up in the air between
Yep,
the two.
yep.
That's a
think
good
he would.
thing.
Fantastic.
you know what he is? He's like the Colin Kaepernick of fucking like
Yeah.
Toronto filmmaking.
Yes.
That's good.
The
That's
fakest
true.
black.
I think I
grifter.
like him as Juicy Smillier is pretty accurate.
Yeah, well, his faking is that. Yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
both honestly are like that. Colin Kaepernick fakes just as much as Juicy.
Yes.
honestly.
You know,
yeah.
I'm surprised about something, and even someone in chat mentioned it. The actress that they have cast as the sheriff of Nottingham, she's actually a redhead and a very pretty redhead actress. They made her look so butt ugly. Is actually an achievement.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
because
They're
You gotta
black,
give the makeup department
black
props for
culture
that shit.
hates redheads. That's why they did that. They made her.
Yeah, because they keep stealing all the black men. That's why. And it's angry black women are mad. The fucking redheads and blondes are just
I think
stealing
we
their
called
men.
that out on a stream like a month or two
I think
ago
we
when we
did.
were
Yeah.
first talking
Yeah.
about Robin Hood, because there was a side by side picture comparison of the actors as they were and then how they were in a show, and the white woman is just like, what are you even doing? Like, it's not even the same person. Like,
Yeah,
that's how
Director X
drastically
is
different.
clearly the OJ of filmmaking just for that alone.
Of course. Hey, shout out to the people who are giving 1 out of 10 reviews and actually saying, hey, warning, spoilers. Like, I would imagine someone who hates a show so much would not even care about putting spoilers.
Yeah,
but
really,
at
that's
least,
funny.
At least you're actually like, hey, warning, spoilers for those who may actually want to watch
may be
this. But-
racist.
I want my
We're
30
polite
minutes
racist.
back.
They swear that they're not racist, but they put spoiler
Oh,
warning.
this is great. I can't make up my mind if it's the low budget or the storyline that is the worst about this, but it's just unbearable. I have and do watch a fair few low budget B movies, and I generally persist, but it's a rare thing that I give up. But I could not get through the first episode. It was just awful. Sadly, it's one in a long line of activist style programming that puts activism before good storylines. The acting is bad. Sorry, but it is. The opening scene where they fight 2 police officers was just pathetic, unbelievable, and the ease at which they got away was just yawn. I want my 30 minutes back. Well, thank God the episode is 30 minutes long and not an hour.
This
Right.
person is clearly
Consider
racist.
00 brings up a good point though. That Consider 00 says, "Look, after Weinstein got me too, this trash came out." They're right. There's a correlation. Maybe a few women
Absolutely.
need
I
to be
always-
sexually
I keep saying
assaulted
that.
for them to make
Yes.
good movies. So
Yeah, no, it's true.
a trade-off.
Yeah.
Women need to realize that, hey, all right, if I'm going to take one for the team to make Hollywood great again, then that's what I'm going to have to do. You're going to need some therapy. You're going to have to go through some counseling to get over what happened. But if it makes TV great again for 300 million Americans, don't you think one little essay is worth it?
Oh, God.
Bring back the casting couch. I'm going to have a great time.
It never left. It was just transported
really.
somewhere else,
Oh,
waiting
no.
to be
Somewhere else.
rediscovered.
Like what
No, that-
Hypno was saying earlier is totally true. That they always claim, "Oh, it's just racists who are review bombing it," and then you read the 1-star reviews, and it's like detailed where they clearly watched the show and like gave good reasoning for why it's shit.
Yo, who's buying these? I want to cut. If Vex sells heat pick on my stream, I want to cut.
Black dudes
Yeah.
love heat picks. Black dudes love
5%.
heat picks. Come on, I'll give
Wow,
it
wow,
a
wow,
grade.
wow, wow, wow.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go, Cassie. There you go, Cassie. That's how you can make
Reyes
some
is
more
going to
money.
have to
Yeah,
respond.
I wait for the day you open up your DMs and it says director. You're like, yes. And then it says Quentin Tarantino. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, not that director. I want the bad one. Give me
No,
the
Dan
bad one.
Schneider.
It's crazy. Yeah, no. So
Oh,
it's
God.
pretty. Wait, what is this? Pandering to the bigotry of low expectations. Wow.
Kevin
Wow.
Costner. Holy
How many people
forgive him.
agree though? Like all the 1-star ones, like
Yeah.
everyone is upvoting. 26 out of 28. There's a 30 out of 31.
Kevin-
Like people are agreeing with it.
But look
though.
at the length,
bunch
Vex.
of
Like that's what's
racists.
getting me. Like every single 1 out of 10 is fucking paragraphs long.
Yeah.
Paragraphs long. Like they actually took the time to air out their grievances, concerns, whatever. Like if they genuinely watch the show, then whatever, that's fine. But there's people out there like they're actually putting the time into this. Like
Yeah.
this is not a review bomb. A review bomb is just like, 1 out of 10, show bad, done. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like that's a
period.
review bomb.
Like these racists are very smart. All these black folks should be very
Someone click that,
careful.
please.
All these racists are suddenly becoming very smart. And my goodness, the
God.
supremacy that is white power is growing across the Western world. So you blacks,
This
better
is
be
getting
careful,
clipped so hard.
This is
because
getting
they're getting.
it's
they're getting
only a
caught.
matter of time before I get some reporter who
Yes.
approaches me like they did Rumble, and they're like, "Hey, so we're making a piece about racism online, and we noticed that you associate yourself with someone by the name of Ryan Roger Athay, aka Reality Based, and we wanted to know if you plan to continue
Yeah.
showcasing this person on your platform, and if you plan to moderate his speech in the future. Like it's going to be something super professional."
That will happen.
I will shut it down. I'll shut them down. I'll shut. I will. I
It'll
just
be
want
a
to say this.
baroness signing
I-
off on the
I just want to say
fucking-
this. Just you can shut them down, Hypno, by saying this. I'm Jewish. They won't fucking touch me.
Now
didn't
we
think
have
about
them
that.
calling in for sure.
Oh god.
I want to read this review. How to completely and utterly misunderstand a character. The characters in the show are completely unlikable criminals. The music is unbearable, which I agree from the little bit I've heard. Dialogue is ludicrous. Plot in places make no sense. And as seems to be the case, has never been proofread. A case in point, why break into a building to fly a drone outside the building? It only makes sense if you know where the plot is going. So they may as well already be in the building to save time because it definitely will be empty and they will need to be in the building for the next scene. The acting is okay, considering the script they've been given. Looking forward to the rest of the series for the laughs.
You know,
I'm honestly tempted to watch it.
Yeah, I am tempted too.
No,
What VPN? What VPN do I need to?
No, it's not.
Look,
no.
I've already been through hell with Ahsoka.
I'm probably gonna watch this, but I'm gonna take to the high seas to watch it, so they do not.
I was thinking the same thing too.
100%.
Leon. I gotta be honest with you, because there's no fucking way I'm like doing a VPN.
We should have a group watch on
show.
here. We should all have a stream and like pull it up on private.
There's some real directors shooting real films, like real cool indie stuff that nobody is watching, right? Because it doesn't, get a distribution or people are not talking about it, and we can't give this,
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
I'd rather watch the 1915 film Birth of a Nation, the first real Hollywood blockbuster. It's a fantastic film. You should all check it out.
I've never seen that.
I saw it. It was
Yeah,
a very
fantastic.
interesting fic. Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
God damn.
This review is amazing. I'd love for Director X to look me in the eye and tell me why he thinks this show deserves anything more than a 1-star rating. I mean, if he meant for this show to be a whole new level of cringe, that this show would be treated as a satire or comedy of what Hollywood and Disney have been doing lately, then I guess he accomplished his mission. But somehow I doubt his goal was to make us all laugh at his show out of secondhand embarrassment. You might be surprised. Because he's trying to do the Rage Farm thing, I'm telling you, but it's not.
100%.
See, the problem is the Rage Farm thing. It only works to an extent. There has to be certain things in play for it to work, and he just doesn't have it. Right? Like he. So I'll put it to you this way. I forgot who said this. I think it was me and Leon talking about it. Where so the rage farming thing kind of sort of works in certain IPs, depending on how famous that IP is and how nostalgic it is. So when you're talking about, let's say, Star Wars, for example, right? Everybody fucking hates Disney Star Wars for the most part. There are some people that do like it, and there are some people that will constantly watch it, even though they know it's going to be bad because they have that nostalgia for a previous Star Wars, right? Nobody has that level of nostalgia, at least not in the film sense. Not many anyway. Not many young people anyway. For like Robin Hood. Like Robin Hood's just not a name that you can rage farm off of. I don't think it's gonna work. Not in the way that's gonna get you viewership for your TV show. And then on top of that, you're rage farming and you limit the amount of people that can watch your show to Canada. So like you're gonna rage farm and then get what? You already were gonna get the views from Woke Canada anyway. Like what are you rage farming for? If you're gonna rage farm, you should open up your show to the United States or something.
I think it's a question of there's no such thing as bad publicity. I really do think
it's funny you say that.
100%.
Oh,
me and him were talking about that backstage. It's absolute bullshit. There's totally bad publicity.
There is, but it depends on how you're trying to utilize
it. It's how to utilize. Yeah, exactly. It's how.
I do think he's trying to write on that. Like, I do think part of him is aware, like, okay, the show's being received badly, so I'm going to try to jump on all the big YouTube channels to get attention there.
So you think it's kind of like a cop out? Like he knows the show is bombing right now, so he's trying to
He's using content creators to get the show out there to the masses.
Yeah,
because that show is nowhere near talented enough. In an effort to spread it from Canada, to convince whoever fucking sanctioned this show in Canada, they should be lamppost, to go into the United States, into the United Kingdom, and expand the show.
Justin from Davos, from Switzerland, kind of, organized the show.
I am sorry, guys, for like butting in, but like I found a good some on the high season. Let's just say like this fucking the fucking intro is just like shit already. It's like a mini music video, and the first thing it says, "My hood is your hood."
Yo, Drunk Dragon Spare is tickled right now.
Yeah,
I'm not drunk. I am just fucking living with this kid. I'm not drunk.
What did you watch?
What are you talking about? No.
What did you watch?
No, bro, this is shit. Like, oh god, oh my.
Dragon Slayer, what are you referencing, sir?
The first few seconds of the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Literally, it starts with a music
release trailer
video
for this show.
Huh?
Did you see the release trailer for this show? It's probably the same thing.
No, I haven't, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
I remember
I'm
us
sure it
laughing
is.
at it when it first was announced.
Hold on.
This is terrible. Like, I'm meaning like genuinely like like Velma levels of terrible.
Is it Rings of Power? Is it worse?
No, Velma. No, Rings of Power. At least you can say, oh, okay, like.
But you
this
remember, guys,
actor
that
who plays a villain.
But
is
even
okay.
with Velma, I
it's the
remember.
same fucking intro.
No.
Yeah.
It's the first frames of the
It is
first
god
episode.
awful. Like you guys
It
realize,
looks like every shitty music video ever.
I know,
It really
but that's the thing.
is.
He has his background is in music videos, so when he's trying to transition to this, he tried to combine the two, and it just doesn't work.
What exactly in those
To be
music
fair, a
videos?
lot of
Like a
well-known
rapper,
directors started off in like David Fincher started off in music videos, so it's
Yes,
not
Spike
unheard of.
Jones as well, but that doesn't mean anything if you're not talented and if you are
Right,
so arrogant and so stubborn and stupid that you can't even accept any kind of knowledge into your life.
gay.
I'm not saying it can't work. I'm just saying like that's the reasoning for why this is
can't work if a
the way
retard does
it is. But his music is really bad. Like I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt because music is very much up to the person hearing it. But there's no fucking way this music is liked by anybody. It is bad. It's bad. Only
It's very
Canadians
bad.
like this shit, except for Beth.
I don't know.
Not
Have you guys ever heard Charles Manson's music? It's pretty fucking out there.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
great words.
Yeah.
That's why I look like him.
Let me
Oh,
play. I
Lord.
want to play this trailer, but keep in mind I have to pause it often because of his fucking label. So
Why is he ripping you off, Hypnotic?
I don't know.
I love that. It
Everybody's
says
ripping off
from-
Hypno now.
From Director X is just hilarious. It looks like a little porn shoot or something.
You know, he was really happy to have that up there too.
Yeah, he thinks it's
From
really cool.
Director X.
Oh
amazing.
Lord.
How do you not just
I'm
laugh
just
at
glad
that?
Ziggy's in the shot now.
You got to
This
say
is
X
Ziggy.
with the megaphone. Director X.
My hairline is stronger than this show.
Oh my god! Holy
says-
shit!
That says a
You
lot.
know you
That
screwed
says it.
hard when that's oh god.
I'll increase
Oakley
my
says he
white
doesn't
power
like
now.
this shit. Shout out to Oakley. All right, let's keep playing. All right, let's see those white cops.
Sherwood Alley. They really did.
Impossible, man. How can somebody mean that seriously? Come on. No.
Sherwood
It
after
looks cheap as fuck too.
It does.
This is what
Definitely
happened.
like AstroTurf, fake.
Yeah.
Is this like in
what
fucking
happened
Detroit?
We made a back when I was like first living on my own in a punk band. We made a habit of stealing street signs and hanging them
Yeah.
out and hanging them in our apartment because we thought it was so cool. It was so punk rock. Even we wouldn't have stolen those fucking street signs. Like,
A classic retold has fucking nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, what classic are you?
What are you
referencing?
talking
Because
about?
This is not. You're not even the same in name. You changed it to a Y, so it's
Yeah.
like you're not
This is-
telling any classic story here.
This is what happens when you let minorities do shows.
Yeah.
What happens when you let Toronto do shows? Let's go.
Yeah.
Toronto
Fair
minority.
enough.
Let's play this.
Oh, God.
Masked robbers who rap about their crimes.
I feel like this is like
Fuck said it like
a
that.
scene from Watchdog Legions or something.
I
Like,
would
this is
literally laugh
fucking
at them.
stupid.
Wait,
Why?
They
Why
look
do
like
you say-
black Klansmen.
And every single business guy is white too. Like, why is that a thing?
Sexy.
In this area, black people can't run businesses.
Oh, that's the first.
That was
is that a white
so-
cop? I can't tell.
He's ethnically ambiguous.
I think
Yeah, I
that's
was
a
gonna
punk
say.
cop.
he's kind of mixed,
I was
but
gonna
he's
say, this is the
technically
first
white.
non-white cop that I've seen. Every
He's
other
a
cop is
Muslim.
white.
You can
But
bash
he's a
them in
cop,
America.
so he's automatically hated.
What's the point?
One of them
The
fat.
fuck?
Fight.
Fight the
Oh my
power!
God.
You know,
No.
the entire time they're stealing from businesses. Like you realize how on the nose this is. They're
Yeah.
stealing
Yeah.
from businesses to give back to their hood. That's what they're doing. So they're basically saying it's perfectly okay
They can buy more
steal
drugs.
from
Oh my
businesses
God.
owned by white people to give money or belongings to people in the hood, to black people.
Notice
They
none
should
of them went and
rename-
got a job.
They should rename the show Black Klansman because this is exactly what the Klan would do way back.
That's
like
already a
100
movie,
years
though.
ago. They go into stores, they rob them, they burn businesses, They'd harass people all to get what they want, wearing their robes. And that's exactly what these fuckers are doing. Wearing their black robes, putting on their masks, robbing fucking stores to protect their agenda. It's Black Klansmen. That's what this show is.
Oh my god! Also, the fucking the costumes are terrible. Like what?
I know, dude.
What
Like,
is going on? This just screams like CW low budget.
if I was in a business and someone walked in wearing that, I'd just be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Seriously, like why would I take you serious as a criminal?
Yeah.
You can't win because some fights have to be fought.
Oh my
There it
god!
is.
Really, some fights have to be fought.
My
Really?
God, like
That
Evil
line?
ginger.
how do you make this like
Stealing products
beautiful
from a
redhead
company
woman
so
look
likely-
like a butch lesbian
It's pretty
that
bad.
not even lesbians would screw? Like
I can't
holy
believe
fuck!
they made her look this back. She does not look like this at all.
I bet
No.
they added some of that to her head. They added some
Yeah.
of the curls and shit.
Oh, for sure.
I swear they did. Like how
100%.
this is we get a ginger back in popular in like modern media and they turn them immediately into the fucking villain.
Of course.
What a surprise!
Yep, 100%.
We know the agenda behind it.
Wait, what the fuck was he doing?
What? What?
He was praying that the magic would
criminals
work.
known as the Hood.
Is he using?
What
like,
was
a
that?
sensory keyboard?
Yeah.
Magic. Magic. It's Wakandan vibranium
Yeah, it's
magic.
No, it's not.
Wakanda
I
forever.
believe it now.
Is this seriously a thing?
Yeah, it's he's like the nerdy guy because he can do weird fingered computer shit.
I
Yeah.
Gold rings. Gold
I hate
ring
Canada.
fatness.
God, man, this
I
is
hate
fat
Canada.
and
The
black.
Director X. He's imagining himself into. He's the magician, Director X.
I
That's
just
the fat
can't-
owl.
Wouldn't it look super cool if you could just type in the air, bro?
Hey,
There's no keyboard because
They're
well
all wearing rings on their fingers.
Yeah.
Like, just like Director X.
It's Director.
you know this guy is probably Little John. He is the fat black tech wizard dude of the group. He's probably going to be that stereotype.
The
Yeah, he's the
There's no
hacker. There you go.
keyboard. There's no keyboard because he can't type properly because he'd like need a massive keyboard and they'd have to be like massive so he can see it because he looks like he's blind doing that.
This is pretty terrible.
Is-
And we're
I
only
didn't
like
even know.
I wonder who he
34
robbed for all
seconds.
those rings.
Hmm.
Probably the same person Director X robbed for his rings.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
All right,
Oh, God.
let's finish. It's only 34 seconds, and it's the
known as the Hood. You wanted me? Here I am.
tough black girl. Yes.
And then she was
Bro,
shot.
I was gonna say the shot right here. Wow.
Black
This is
Clan.
like
I was trying to think of
That's-
something clever to say, and I'm just
Wakanda
Wow.
forever.
Wakanda for
Like-
It's kind of like when you give a kid a bucket of chalk and they're on a black asphalt. That's all this looks like.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, can I be honest with you guys? Like,
Oh,
I don't care what time period of fucking high school it needs to be in, but if this group of people showed up in middle school wearing this crap, they would get beaten up so
Oh
quick.
yeah, dude.
Like, I mean, so
Yeah.
quick, and I don't mean in a non-threatening way. This is just reality. You would get your ass beat if you came up looking
you-
like this.
You can tell
Black
that
furry.
you can tell that Director X has never actually been to the Hood because this should be laughed
No.
at so fucking.
You would
quickly.
get whacked in the hood for this shit. Like they would steal this crap to see if they could sell it for some crack.
And I
Okay.
love
But
over
guys,
the-
it's fiction. It doesn't matter. It's just fiction.
No, if you look at the purple one's mask, it looks like a cock and bollocks. If you look at the purple one's mask, it looks
does.
like a cock nose, and the eyes are the bollocks.
You know, it looks like a cockfish, actually.
Exactly.
It's the same for the orange one and the blue one. Kind of a retarded tranny one for the turquoise, and for the yellow one, it's a
You know, with their masks, they all look like they have fucking cocks on their faces.
exactly.
right. It's the only place they have cocks on their face. Sorry, but not sorry.
The
I mean,
chat
what the
like,
fuck are we
I can't-
doing here? For 2 hours looking at this
hybrid of a human being who sucks on Swiss cheese to fall asleep.
The chat
You
is
broken
losing their
couch.
mind. They're like, we can't unsee it now.
The truth is reality based. Wakanda forever, my brothers.
That's
We
good.
are the
I don't know
hood.
how
We
we're
are.
still here, but I'm sure we're on borrowed time,
Wait,
brother.
no,
That's why
no.
we're streaming on Rumble. Shout out to Rumble.
Yeah.
You know?
We is the hood. Fear our fucking cock masks.
Yeah. Hashtag.
No,
Robin
hold
Hood
on.
fuckface.
We is the hood. Y'all gonna fear our cock mask, you fucking
But I still
racist.
can't get over the overly ethnic fucking like robes. Like it's,
Yeah.
I just don't. Why is it
Oh
always
my
the same
God.
shit? It's always the bullshit fake Wakanda pose tied together with the
Yep.
bullshit fake ethnic fucking robes. Like why? Why can't you just be regular people in the hood? Like I just don't get it.
You know, they need to change their name from the hood to the hood cocks. That way it'd be more
It's like nobody
Face
walks
cocks.
through the Bronx looking like this.
Yes.
That's what I'm
If they
saying,
do, they're
dude.
made fun of. You just have to
They're
not-
probably shot too.
or shot. This is
Because
not.
this honestly
not a
looks
thing.
like
This is
this
not-
honestly looks like if black people made the Ku Klux Klan. It really
Well, that's what it is. If black people did make the KKK, their
Oh my
robes instead
God.
of being white, they would be overly fucking tribal.
Hmm.
You know, just be
Jesus,
obnoxious.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's finish this
Yeah.
real quick. Hold on.
Robin under the knees.
Wait.
What? No,
man-
go ahead.
Evil white dude. Got to make sure you sell it in the eyes, of course. Evil
Yeah.
white woman. Got to make sure you sell it
fuck
in
is
the
this
eyes.
pose
Always
right
look-
here?
Is this an
Tom?
arrow? This isn't real. Is this arrow with
Yeah, because
fletches?
it's Robin Hood. So, you know, there's an
But
arrow.
like, oh Lord, what's with the gloves?
I took
Never
an
mind.
arrow to the knee.
Oh, he's definitely brown. He's not,
Brown,
he's
yeah.
not black.
Muslim.
Yeah, he's brown.
Muslim.
Vex, this is when you say, thank you, come again? No?
Oh no, this is definitely the 9/11 kind of brown.
Yeah, Muslim.
Oh, got it. It's like more like the Allah Akbar, right? Am I saying that right?
Allahu Akbar.
God.
No, it's
one of the
Allahu
two.
Akbar.
One of the two.
Admiral Akbar.
From Star Wars. What he reincarnated into the shitty cop.
Wait,
Fuck,
what?
he got the wrong.
Nobody told me till right now. What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
Yeah, words helped you
No.
out there, Hip. Now.
I
What?
thought
Told me
you
that ahead
knew.
of time. No, I didn't know.
I like it that you were so distant. Huh?
Yeah, we thought you were doing that on
Yeah.
purpose.
No.
Yeah.
God damn it. Should have told me ahead of time. That's all right, though.
You
We
should
thought we
never
were just
give a
fucking
black
with us.
person a gun. By the way, it's very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We
Very,
can
very
move on
dangerous.
now.
Let's play.
Back what's ours and give what we steal to our people.
At least those melons were a nice view for a few seconds.
You know,
Yeah, hold
I
on.
really feel like Director X just played Watch Dogs Legion and then just decided to make a show.
That was
This
literally what
entire
looked like.
thing
Literally.
is literally Watch Dogs.
It
Like
is.
you got the fucking flying drones, the hacker, the fucking the
This
whole
is-
thing is just I don't
This is
know.
why
Watch
AI
Dogs
should take over
Panther.
the entertainment industry. It would do
Guys,
far
look,
better than this.
I know this will sound so fucking like Andrew Tate misogynist of me, but like this trailer is so shit that the only good thing about it was like this one single frame with a woman with very big melons. That was it.
Yeah.
That was fucking it so
Well,
far.
really well, Dragon.
Can
You know,
I-
like
Go ahead,
10,000,
Vex.
20,000.
Sorry. She says that they're stealing from the rich in that one scene, but if you go back a few frames, it looks like they're stealing just so they can party in
Yeah.
someone's really nice studio, which is so
Oh
greatly
wow.
ironic. Look at that. There you go.
So they're
Yeah,
BLM
it is.
in real life. So the
Pretty
fucking
much.
BLM.
It's people who
That's
never
great.
earned a single dollar in their life, who think getting rich is extremely easy, who are going to
So-
steal from the rich, give to the poor, and somehow the poor are going to know how to manage money. Yeah, that's not happening.
Well,
That's
not only
never
that,
happened.
they're people who are stealing from businesses, companies who've built their worth and built something, and they're just taking their money and partying.
Basically,
Yeah,
they don't have a fundamental understanding. of money.
This is how Wakanda got its money, folks. This is how it began. Then they
They
discovered
just
the
stole shit.
vibranium.
I don't know. I just want I just watched Breaking Bad for the first time. I finally completed it. I understand why it's one of the greatest shows of all time. That was only like 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago that wrapped up. How do
Yep.
we go from shows like that to this? Like, where was
Political
the
correctness,
line?
Yeah.
social justice, identity politics.
Check
Put them
boxing.
together. You've
Critical
got
race
woke
theory.
ideology.
Which is
The
crazy because
funding.
Breaking Bad had a lot of different races of people in it.
Mhm.
That's
And
what
it
I
was
always
very
point
good.
that shit out whenever we're like, oh, we're just racist who are hating on shows. I'm like all these quote racists love
Tuco was one of the
Breaking
best
Bad.
characters, man.
Yeah, I loved all these shows with really great diverse casts.
But that's because it was diverse organically, not diverse forced. You know what I mean? There's a big difference, and
exactly
people like Director X don't know the difference between the two. They think
And-
that everything has to be diverse, overly diverse.
Hmm.
What are you gonna say?
No, I was thinking like, in a way, because of legitimately, so we're bashing this guy into annihilation. But if he would just come up and tell before he kind of shoots out the show, it's like, hey, I came up with this idea since this and this happened in my life, to kind of spin the Robin Hood tale in a completely different direction, and and then kind of create a show that is not just an agenda-driven trash that tells a story, right? And you have this complete new spin on it, where for God's sake, if you want to make it a black girl and this is Robin and she's from the hood, okay, but tell the story that you are robbing from the rich and you're giving it to the poor because you feel that there is some discrimination, there is some inequality and all that, and then you still have the chance to talk about minorities. You still have the chance to kind of address the problems of today's world. You still have a chance to kind of drive your agenda, but at the same time, you're telling, like, you're at least trying to, telling a compelling story. But no, everything this story is doing, it's even more divisive, because like you were saying in the video, Hypno, I mean, all the bad people are white, all the great guys are black. They are partying, they're doing their thing, and it's all good because they're black, right? And so it's even more racist to do it in this way. And so instead of just abusing a story that is a global, respected, and very beloved IP, you could have at least tried to kind of masquerade it a little bit. But the problem is you didn't even try. You didn't even bother to sell us anything, right? You just gave us this, and then you're surprised that we find this offensive, this bullshit, and this offense to entertainment industry and to the real hard-working people that are every day on set trying to shoot some decent entertainment. That's really
black camouflage, Coach, only works well at night, so that's why most of the scenes are at night. The daylight scenes really are bad. This scene actually looks quite good because of all the darkness with a bit of blue.
It's a music video scene. It's a music video scene.
It literally is just that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to Coach's point, though, I think that's more indicative of what the industry has been accepting as talent more than anything, right? It's you could have actually made this a great allegory for maybe racial inequality or whatnot, but that requires hiring talent instead of check marks. And on top of that, global TV is actually it's government funded. It gets hundreds of millions of dollars from the federal government every year to put out stuff like this. So unfortunately, you could have done that, but it's so much easier to just hire all the check boxes, take the government funding. It's a write-off either way because I still get my paycheck. And also you get content out for the sake of content. Because let's face it, that's all these services and whatnot are doing, right? They're not developing good content. It's just content to keep
it's
you
just
there.
content. Yep.
Well, and not only that, but like think of so Robin Hood is a classic story, right? So is the Odyssey, and Oh Brother Where Art Thou is a modern, by its standards, retelling of the Odyssey. It takes the Odyssey and puts it in the Civil War, not Civil War, the Great Depression era, right? So you can do stories like that and people can love them. I'm actually not opposed to an idea of a modernized Robin Hood, because you can use, like, okay, the hood is a very broken down, part of town that could represent the kingdom, taxing the shit out of the like. It's possible to do it. It's just done bad. They're actually, I'm going to be honest, there's a good idea here. It's just awfully done because it's being done for all the wrong reasons.
I think content creators should try their own, modern retelling of Robin Hood. Hello, Coach's wife. I hope you're doing well.
Coach delivered on stream.
Yay!
Food on stream. That's amazing.
Fucking right.
Guys, we gotta do super chats. So Ryan, go ahead, finish. No, Ryan, finish.
I was just going to say, though, that content creators could take Robin Hood, inspired by what director Talcum X has done, and do their own modern retelling, where we say, for example, are voice actors and there's like an animation, and do it that way. Be a bit basic, but it would be a lot better than that fucking show created by that African Canadian cocksucking cunt-hater.
He's
Not
not happy.
Swedish.
Damn.
There we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do our super chats. We're at the 2-hour mark real quick, and then we'll keep going and probably branch off into something else if we're done roasting director, which we're probably not, to be honest with you.
I mean, we don't have to.
We don't have to. We got Double Brewski Man for 5 says, I'm waiting for the episode where the sheriff of Nottingham kneels on Robin's neck. Oh, bro.
Yeah, just wait. They'll just say, I can't breathe.
Social justice BLM reference is going to happen. Guaranteed. It's going to happen. Subtle Deviancy for 2 says, inbred cousin, the family ostracized in Canada. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Subtle Deviancy. I like his super chats. Again, for 2 says, this is the Director X Lithium Fund. Please donate. Wow.
Yeah.
Subtle Deviancy again for 2. I get asked by reporters about Mindy Kaling Vex. Oh shit! Come on, you can't
do that to
Mindy
Vex.
Kaling, man. That's not.
No.
That's
Vex's
not-
profile. No, I will say though that Vex's profile picture is like light face or white face, because I think you are browner in real life, Vex.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
So,
when
you
I
doing that
when I
is
brought
like me
Vex on
doing
my
this.
show last week or the week before last, she was on. It was her, Ryan, and like I do intros for everybody, and I pasted a face of Vex over what's her name, Lily Singh, and she got fucking pissed.
Respectfully, if I was her, I'd get pissed too.
Yeah. Word.
We got Subtle Deviancy again for 2 says, this is so bad it straightens Cass's hair, no heat. Wow. Oh my God.
Wow.
Big Vex.
Damn.
Cass like, I don't give a fuck. Rocking the curly hair. Eat a dick. We got Raven Rainfall member for 6 months. No chat though. I don't know if you became a member or sent a message with nothing in it, but regardless, I appreciate you, Raven. Thank you so much. And we got Subtle Deviancy again for 2 says, this show stereotypes blacks more than Ryan.
The cocks on the face.
It is
Really
very
good.
true. I mean, all of it, like I said earlier in the stream, it's on the nose, man. Like if you can look at this show and you can say, yep, I'm pretty sure I've seen that in some BLM riot at some point. You know what I mean? Like it's all pretty on the nose. We also got KRG who gifted 5 Hypnotic memberships again. Subtle Deviancy gifted 1 Hypnotic membership. Panther 111 gifted another 5 Hypnotic memberships, and Bruce Banner just dropped another 5 Hypnotic memberships. So that takes us to 41 members for the stream so far, guys. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
The love for the stream is real, and the hatred to Director X is also real. Appreciate you guys, man.
I don't know if it's
Thank
hatred. I think it's more just mockery and
right.
Yeah, hatred is a strong word. Like I don't actually hate the guy. I just think it's fucking sad.
I think he's retarded.
Yeah. He's genuinely stupid, or he's genuinely like caught in the hive mind. I think it's a mix of both.
Yeah.
Like he's really in the Canadian hive mind, which is pretty bad. But hey,
that should be the hip hop group's name, Canadian Hive Mind.
Bro, yes, but they didn't have. Think about this for a second. So you are Director X, right? And you're about to remake a legendary folk, tale of Robin Hood. And your idea of creativity to change up some things, right, is to take the I and make it a Y. And then when you make a band, right, because you're trying to tie this to some Afrocentric thing, right? You make a band, you have all these names you could possibly think of, and you call the band The Hood.
Seriously,
like you are lacking so much. Like, how do you fuck this up? Like, you could have made so many different things interesting, and you just changed one letter and you called your band The Hood because they're a bunch of black people. Like,
this is why. This is why AI should take over writing for shows, because it would do far better.
Bro, AI would have came up with a much better
Imagine a Pride version of Robin Hood, and the band was called The Merry Men, but it was Mary, like, getting married. Like, that is more clever than just calling the band The Hood.
Yeah.
That's still fucking stupid, but it's at least a little bit more clever.
Yeah, and they have allies words, and they're called their aides.
Oh my god.
There we go.
But yeah, Director X is definitely I'm gonna have plenty of videos coming out about him, I'm sure, because I don't think he's gonna stop. I'm positive he's going to keep going and going and going.
Oh yeah.
He desperately wants to get on the bigger streams. I already know that. I could tell he wants to get on, especially the quartering. And hey, from what I understand, the quartering sent him an invite, and he has yet to respond. And I think Geeks and Gamers also sent him an invite, and he has yet to respond. So he does. It's like you're asking to be on these shows. People are sending you the invites, and you're just like,
they're like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
Director X fears Hypnotic. Director X fears the libertarian contrarian nitpicker that is Words of Paradise. Director X fears the Coach MZ studio. Director X fears reality based.
Sounds like a good title for a video
game. And for the sake of time, Director X fears the VexElectronica, the brown magic lady.
Wow.
To be fair, in Director X's defense, it is the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm sure he's got some minors to hunt down on some street.
Oh, okay. He's getting clipped so hard.
It feels.
I show you what Director X also fears: this army.
Ooh.
Hey, hell yeah.
Oh,
Bigot army drawing.
That looks awesome.
That is sick.
That is sick.
That is
Bigot
really
army.
What are they writing? Is that a
into
bear?
Amazon.
Yeah, they're riding bears.
Nice.
Nice.
Coach,
Very cool.
when I eventually
Very
create my
Canadian.
own alternative to Magic the Gathering, I'm hiring you to do all the fucking art for my cards. Absolutely.
See is this.
Wow. What is that?
Oh,
You
shit.
just
That's
drawing
fucking
on
gorilla.
your house,
Amazing.
Ryan?
I love it.
He
You gotta-
makes
So
like
proud. Look at him.
Ryan
what
doesn't
the-
have a couch, but he has racist pictures everywhere.
dude. What,
I
what's his-
drew this, you wanker.
what the director that made like freaking like animations in the 70s, but like more mature versions of them? Was his Ralph Bakshi like the really popular? Wasn't he the one? Wasn't he like batshit insane, or was that a different guy?
Oh no, Ralph Bakshi was absolutely batshit insane, but my God, does the creativity show through?
No,
Director
yeah.
X fucking wishes he could be
Yeah.
Ralph Bakshi.
But let me tell you something. What Ryan just showed me is something that would appear on a fucking Ralph Bakshi animation. That thing looked like a meth head drew it in the middle of fucking.
Yeah, it would be a background character from Wizards. Absolutely.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm not talented, folks. I just say offensive things and use my nose to protect myself and the hair.
We get it. You're a fat Daniel Tosh.
Nice.
Or the CW Gimli. That's also.
All right, listen, we're in the last
classic.
50 minutes of the stream. I wanna get into this topic because it's a good one. I think it's equally as good, and I found it to be really cringy and funny. So stick around for this one. We're gonna talk about and I can't wait to hear the gamers in the panel go off. We're gonna talk about IGN's latest gaming stream, and by gaming I mean gay, like GAY gay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my God. I thought you had put in a
What
typo
is-
when you sent me this in DM.
Oh, you thought it was a typo? No,
Yeah.
no, it's actually gaming like gay. It's real.
The AIDS is spreading
It's real.
into gaming.
I also thought that it was a typo when I saw people quote tweeting it, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then I clicked the video, and it actually is a gay gaming stream where they're
oh,
talking.
they just
about
like.
gay
You're talking
games.
about gay
Fuck
stuff?
on stream while gaming.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh
Like,
my
oh,
God. Of
my.
course.
Favorite kind of
Wow,
people.
what a
A
surprise.
pink-haired white woman, of course.
Yes, of
It
course.
has
wait,
to
that
be
does
a black
less.
woman
With a
living-
California shirt, of course.
Yes.
Of course. Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
I was
actually,
gonna
I
say
believe this
something.
woman has a accent similar to Ryan. I think. Let me see.
Take a look.
Wait, go back.
No, don't go back.
Having me, but I don't. Says enthusiast because
She lives on your
expert-
island.
I don't want to say I'm an
Shit.
expert by any means, but I.
You've been exposed, Ryan.
Ryan, we found the
Get this
one for you.
fucking pig off
Seriously,
this
man.
This
You're
is the one,
not,
Ryan.
Ryan, you need to get your harpoon.
Yo, he's just done.
Ryan, should we set you up?
Get your harpoon,
Fuck
man.
off.
you guys make
I'd rather
one
be
hairline.
with a black woman.
This right here is a prime example. It's very, very similar to the Director X stuff, where he's making a quote unquote Afrocentric show, so everything is overly stereotypically black.
Mhm.
The same thing could be said with like gay stuff like this. Like, why are you wearing rainbow fucking earrings? I don't even. I don't
No, I
even
think those
know.
are Ukraine
I just
earrings.
noticed it.
Look at them. I'm pretty sure they're Ukraine earrings.
No,
Oh
they're
my
rainbow
God.
earrings.
They're
100%.
Ukrainian.
There's
not-
only 3 colors though.
Ryan,
No,
what is
they
your
couldn't fit them
stepsister
all.
do there?
If they're
What?
Ukraine earrings, I'm done. I'll toss
No,
the table at this
they're not
point.
that- that
really.
way.
It just looks like the Mexican flag from this angle, like the Mexican flag
why are
colors for some
I don't-
reason.
Like, why are they so
I don't
fucking
understand
ugly?
why is there gay gaming stream? Like there's
So they're essentially
I thought
calling
Game
out.
Grumps got old years ago.
They're calling out. Apparently, they do this every year. I realized they had one from 2022. I didn't even know that until I started looking into it. They do this every year. It's a recent thing, and they basically go over a couple of mainstream games that are semi gay-ish, whatever, but mainly it's indie games. They go over indie games that are ultra fucking focused on sexuality. Like that's what they do, and they try to give a highlight to those games, and then they have a streaming section where there's one, I don't even know if it's a real woman at this point, that does a stream about a Barbie game, because clearly that's a thing. But the most cringe thing is
Sorry, Magnificent Devil's comment got me.
what did that one say?
He said, "Do gay people game differently? Do they put the control in their butt or something?"
To be honest, probably.
Fucking vape,
Probably.
spit out
And
my
it-
vape.
When they're
I
all
feel sorry.
they
I feel
vibrate,
sorry
yes.
for that black woman. Look at her. She
This
doesn't want to be there.
She looks
Look
like
at
she
her.
knows she's about to be eaten.
She knows that she is just a
Yeah.
diversity hire. Same thing with this fucking pink-haired creature. Like they're only
Pig.
there to
Pink
serve a
pig.
purpose. IGN's like, hey, we need all of our
Check
ESG
box.
scores in one live stream. Let's
Yeah.
get it, and
Yeah.
that's basically what it is.
That's
But
a
the
checkbox
most
to hear.
the most cringy thing in this stream by far is the panel. And that's what I want to focus on. Like at the end, they have a panel of I think 5 people. Every single one of them has pronouns in their fucking name. Every single one of them is stereotypical what you would expect. You have like 3 white liberals, all from different nations, and then you got 2 stereotypical black people, one from the fucking Bronx who is gay as fuck, and the other one who goes by the pronouns any because he or she can't figure out what pronouns they want. I think it's a girl, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty bad.
I think
So
it's a girl. Even you can't figure it out. Is that confusing?
I can't figure it out because look,
Is this the
thing, by
game that
way.
gay people are playing? Gay people,
Apparently,
you can play
Barbie-
better
What?
games. You are allowed to
the
play
hell?
good games.
Is this
Is he
Harvest
doing a
Moon
s-
from the
Fuck
PlayStation
is
1?
it?
I don't know what this is.
Barbie?
What is
Are they
this?
doing a speed? Oh my.
Let me
okay.
let me
Rope
play
ban
this. Let's play this, let's play this.
lamppost. Rope ban lamppost.
I'm gonna say that this is probably a dude
Oh
because
my
they're wearing
God.
something to hide the Adam's apple. Anytime you see that is a big fucking red flag.
Yeah.
Consider your.
Look at those shoulders.
My PB is 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Just saying. Just saying.
Nah, that's a
My
woman.
practice run.
That's a
No,
woman.
that's a woman. Yeah,
So,
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah, it's a woman.
Can you
yeah.
like dick
Butch
verify
as
that?
hell, but it's a woman.
I think you need to verify that because
You
some of
know
them
it.
are some of them are very convincing. I'm telling you, this is a bit sus right here. I don't care. I know that's a thing as an accessory, but still,
Oh,
I don't care.
you
It
know,
is wearing a
I
trans
reckon we
pin.
can get it. I reckon we can get it.
Oh, it is wearing a trans
when-
pin.
Yeah.
What?
It's still a
Oh!
woman.
There.
That's definitely a
Yeah,
woman.
it is. Yeah, it is. Probably a detransitioner.
If it's proven
Max,
to be a man,
why are you
I'm
so
telling
sure?
you, I want to cut of those feet pics.
Hey, yo.
Look,
I
all-
think
all-
that
all I
it's
know
really
is that,
actually says my
oh,
PB.
God.
Let's ride.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
I don't know. That voice is a little hormonal. I don't know.
She's properly painted and everything. Don't worry, but you know she's a little stubby one.
I
Bro.
love how every time we talk about the insane like over gayification or transification of something, there's always that one person in the chat that goes, "I think I saw these creatures pull the siege weapons for Mordor." It's just
Oh, they're
automatically.
trying- I just realized what this is. I thought this was like a let's play or something. This is
Yeah.
a speed run of Barbie's horse adventure. That's what they're
What?
doing on this. They're doing
That's
a
why
it
she's
speed
is.
wearing
run.
the thing. She's in costume.
My God, this just got worse. I didn't even realize that when I did.
You
my
can
video on
speed
it.
run this thing,
Well, yeah, because it's garbage and it's fucking like
Yeah.
but
easy
what?
to beat.
I don't even want to know what.
I mean, a
Mm.
woman
This is
the whole
what
riding
stream?
a
gays
horse.
are playing, apparently.
Oh God.
Oh,
This
Okay,
is definitely
yeah.
not a
Man.
woman.
That
Yes,
is a
man.
man for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mad
Did they-
baby.
did this one get their outfit from RuPaul like before they showed up on the show or
Not
what?
even
Probably.
RuPaul would wear
That
that.
thing.
No,
is
not even
for the
RuPaul will wear
pros,
that crap.
man.
Imagine
Yeah.
sitting up here and having to actually refer to this thing as a woman, as an actual woman. It's just like that has to be grating. Like
You're
it
right.
has to
Lord,
be. You
yeah.
have like if you had to sit there and convince yourself or given to someone's fake play.
This is a woman.
It's fucking terrible. Let's see what they say.
It's Margaret
Also
Thatcher.
invested, Minxie, absolutely. But you said that this game came
It's
out
a
in
British one
2003.
too.
Yeah.
How on
Ryan,
earth
your
are you managing
people
to
are-
play it on your computer then? Because wasn't it on a disc back then? You got it!
Some way,
Yeah.
somehow.
I tried to.
Just so you guys are aware, this is on a channel that has 17.7 million subscribers, and there was 124 people watching.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
There was 124 people watching on a channel with
Yeah,
over
that's
17 million subscribers.
This stream has
ridiculous.
almost, when it was peaked, almost doubled that fucking number. And
Yeah.
you got, what,
Yeah.
25K subscribers?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
It's
Yeah, we
insane.
got up to like 230 something, not including Rumble,
Yeah.
and I have 25K. So that's
Wow.
fucking insane. That's pretty terrible.
But
Let's
these
get
are
to the
important
panel.
issues, guys.
Clearly, here's the
I do
panel.
want to point. I do want to point something out before we move on.
Hear the
In
cut.
regards to that tranny demon, did you see its nose?
Yeah, it looks like a
Oh,
fucking
no.
witch.
Did
No,
he
no,
say
it
his
knows.
pronouns are any?
It knows. It's
Holy shit.
protected.
Oh my god.
That's
That's a busted ass
Protected
nose.
nose.
And there's so
That
many.
is a curve. That
that's
is
a
a very
Owen-
curved
That's
nose.
an Owen
That's
Wilson
a
nose.
cutlass. That nose is a fucking cutlass.
Hold on.
That
Duh.
is really bad.
Is she from Hammerfell? Like
Yeah.
No, she's from Tel Aviv.
Vex, you sound low, Vex.
Tel Aviv.
No, I'm just pointing out. Are there really, like, maybe Chad can't answer this? Are there any trans people that actually play video games? I feel like that's just a fucking trigger waiting to happen. if you're
I've
playing
met one. I've
trans.
met one, and he that turned into a she was like a legitimate good fucking gamer. And that's the only one I've ever met. So,
Well, because
The
if you're an
only one
actual
I've ever
gamer, you're
met
talking
is
about
Leona.
the game. You're not worried about the fucking identity politics of the game and how they make you feel and your activism. You know, like,
never
real
once when
gamers
we were
talking
hanging
about this
out did he like bitch and moan about representation, because like I knew the dude back in elementary school when he was a dude, ran to him years later at a job, didn't even know it was the person I'd gone to school with, and like we hung out a few times. We were friends when we were real little, and we played like fucking Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or something, and they were like legit good fucking at the game. They didn't give a shit about any of that stuff.
But that's how it should
Yeah.
be. Like if you're
Yeah.
trying,
Yeah,
to,
I
if you're
agree.
trying to be a
100%.
gamer, you're like that's what you should be doing. Like these, that's what annoys me with these people. I should say, I'm sorry, these companies like IGN and Kotaku and all these companies, these show media sites, like they're not actual gamers. They're just
No, they're not.
They literally use their platform to push politics and they hide it under the guise of gaming.
Yeah.
But every single one of their articles, every other one is literally about some social justice issue. It's not even about the
And
gaming.
they do it for literally everything. Every medium they try to like invade, they pretend to be fans of it, and it's just they talk about the same shit they always do. They prove that they're not actual fans of it.
Yeah, well, and the dude that I was friends with like was about as leapt as you can get, straight up TDS sufferer, but they kept that shit out of like they do what I always beg people to do on my channel, which is just keep your fucking politics out of nerd culture. Like I would not talk to this person about politics because we would just end up in screaming matches. But if we wanted to get down some Marvel vs. Capcom 3, dude, all that fucking mattered was that we were fucking killing.
Right.
Like
that's all that should matter. It's like
That's what we
playing
used to
Super Smash
have.
Brothers and talking about the patriarchy. Like why are you
Right?
doing
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Retard-
Actually,
Yeah. Oh, I should make 2 points here. Number one,
ahead and I'll play the video.
T-Gap, like you and this person with the trans person with the sharp ass nose, like, bro. Yeah, you're right. I think this one may have been flying through Hogwarts delivering mail. And also, point number 2, the dude on the bottom right, he put his pronouns are any.
yeah. What the
He's
fuck?
really just put.
What about
any.
slave? Is
That's what I
slave
was
a pronoun?
Hey, yo, that is not. dude.
Oh
Damn.
God.
I only do this to make Cassie uncomfortable because the
Yeah.
reaction
Just
she
her?
has
You
really
do
the
a good
best.
job.
Just
Like,
her.
am I about
It's
to
all
get a
for her.
fucking email from a reporter or something soon? Do you
And
know
they,
Ryan
them,
Roger Athe?
They them from the other black one. Slave can be like a they them to slave. So
No,
yeah.
the they them.
It's
He's just
fantastic.
when you hear him speak, you're gonna know exactly what it's about. I'm gonna play this real quick here.
This panel
Okay.
is sponsored by Remag, a new app that helps you connect with gamers in our community. And I'm delighted to be joined by our panelists
Delighted.
for this wonderful panel. So
There's
I'm
no
gonna go around the
testosterone in that
screen,
voice.
Sounds gay.
in the order that I'm looking at it on the screen. And I want you to just introduce yourself, Tell me who you are, where you're from, and a little bit about you before we get started.
Sounds like a
in
Japanese
sort of
game.
your, I don't know, let's say your experience with working with communities to date. So I'm going to go to Gemma first.
Hi, I'm Gemma, as you can see, community manager at Raw Fury.
You're
I've been a
fucking
community
people,
manager in
Ryan.
the games industry for coming on 5 years now, which makes me feel
So many
ancient, which is
Brits.
insane to say.
She's
But
from
obviously,
London.
it's such a new
Starts talking
concept.
about how she feels,
I
right.
still have to explain my job to so
I'm
many
amazed
people,
she
not
hasn't
just my
been
NAM.
stabbed.
So, yeah, I'm really, really grateful to be working for Raw Fury, which is a publisher, which
You're
means I
right,
work
Peter.
with a variety of different games. And I've seen a variety of different environments. I've worked for a kids game. I've worked for an agency. I've worked for big AAA games. I feel like I've seen all different kinds of communities, and I'm very aware of how toxic all communities can be, and also how welcoming they can. So I'm really glad we're having these kinds of conversations.
Oh, fuck off.
And I'm based in London. That's pretty much it.
Shocker.
Fantastic. Rafi?
Calls communities talk.
Hey
and is
everyone,
based in London.
my name is Rafi. My pronouns are
God.
theirs. I am the co-founder and president of NYC Gamers. We are a
Why am I not
501c3
surprised?
nonprofit that utilizes gaming spaces as a way
I was
to
castrated at 3.
create safer spaces while also having
There is
healthier
0.
I was
conversations
bored at 5.
impacting our communities throughout all of its intersections. Born and raised in the Bronx, so community means a lot to me, especially being someone who's Black,
God, the
Puerto
Bronx needs
Rican,
more violence.
neurodivergent. Community
Oh, you're
there
fucked.
it is.
No, you
There
and
it
Cage
is.
are fucked. I am
We knew it.
safe.
We knew it.
As I said in the video, I fully disavow this man. He is not. he is
One thing
not
to note
Puerto Rican.
about New
You
York.
fully disavow
If
this they them.
Yes.
Look, if you happen to go to the Bronx, if it be to visit the Bronx Zoo, although I feel as though the animals should be let free and the cages should be put around Bronx itself. If you choose to visit the Bronx Zoo or perhaps Yankee Stadium, do not drink the fucking water. There's just something in the water in the
Yeah.
Bronx that makes everyone from the Bronx fucking retarded.
AIDS.
Or gay. 100%.
Wow.
AIDS.
But what was he? So he's Black, Puerto Rican, neurodivergent. Is that what he said?
Yes.
What
I don't
the
understand why
fuck? What
people
is
need
that?
Why does people need hello,
Neuro-
I'm neurodivergent. Okay.
Neurodivergent's just the more appropriate way of being called a retard.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
that
so you
explains
know
a lot.
I'm retarded.
yeah.
That explains a
What?
lot. Okay.
Wow. Really? Is this like? What? Okay. Just continue. This is getting stupid.
Because it's usually in community that I find chosen family, and I found that in gaming.
Echo
Wonderful.
chambers.
Nell.
His mic is shit, by
Nell.
the way.
They definitely have gangbangs at that nonprofit organization.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
I was
For
gonna
sure.
say, yeah.
It just you could tell he's like, yeah, I found my community in gaming. And
You
gay.
can
It's
hear how
crazy.
stretched out that asshole is.
I would
right
say he's
now.
probably
for sure.
sitting on a dildo right now.
I'm telling you, the vibrators are huge at that place.
I'm a community manager at Remac. I've been in
Holy
games
shit.
either as community manager or influencer marketing manager for going on 8 years now. Just love the community aspect of it. I started out as a content creator actually, and
Failed.
quickly found out that I didn't want to make that a job, so I jumped.
Oh, I wonder why.
To working on games, and I've worked on everything.
Wait, so you mean all that gay privilege just didn't work for you?
I mean, look at his
Ooh.
name. I think that's a German name. How far Germany has fallen in
Yes.
what, 40 years? No.
I also
80
want to
years.
make something
Oh,
very
my
clear.
God.
It's
I mean,
very
on this day, 80 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, Germany was a far stronger and far more disciplined nation. And this fucker is a stain on everything German.
To
I
be
wanna-
fair, Ryan, to be fair, before World War II happened, Germany was pretty fucking gay.
That's a good point. That is a bit.
That was,
She's
90
actually.
year- that was 90 years ago, Vex. Germany got a lot better in a small period. then
For like
got
5
ripped in
years.
two.
By the
I want
way,
to make
like
something very clear, really quick. I find it ironic that this entire panel, right, it has pronouns next to their names,
Yep.
and only one person has referenced themselves with their pronouns. It goes to show It's all for show. The other people, they don't really do this shit. They don't use their pronouns every single day. That one gay black guy from the Bronx, he said, yeah, I go by they, them. Everybody else, even the girl, didn't say I go by she, her, or introduce themselves. He didn't introduce himself, this other guy. And I believe the other creature doesn't do it as well because, well, he has any as pronouns. So, what are you gonna say, Claire? Nothing? Okay. All right. Let's
What?
press-
Oh no, yeah,
From
go for
small indie titles to Game of the Year nominees. And
He also has a long nose like the other
now work
person.
on Remake.
Yes, the greatest enemy of
together. And I'm based in Austin, Texas, and I'm one of the few that's from here.
Germany.
So.
And what does community mean to you now?
These people are really boring. Like
Dang,
you realize, like without the sexual talk or sexual identity talk,
They don't.
they
They
really
nothing.
are boring.
There's literally
They don't
nothing
have
in
a
their
point
brain.
about anything.
Yeah.
About anything. That's
Yeah,
Can you imagine these people
there's an
talking about
obvious
video
reason
games?
for that because to these people everything is offensive, so they can't actually have personalities because if they want to have, they might say
everything.
something
They're
actually
just
step on the
lazy,
toes of
Leon.
someone
They're
else.
just lazy. Everything would require an action, right? To stand like in a community and talk to people about, other arguments rather than your whatever you got down there. It's
And get
really hard.
pushback.
Right.
Creatures like Nell Schwackerwacker, or whatever the fuck his name is, represent everything that is wrong with Germany in 2023. For all the Germans who are in the chat,
Oh my God.
gather together, breathe
Coach
well,
is like
good stock,
rethinking his
and
life
you will
choices
save-
now.
You will save your nation. You will take back parts of your nation.
trying
from
to start a
Poland.
fucking
During the
Third
week,
Reich.
I have to explain
God.
all this to the fans and everything, and then
Yeah.
on Saturday
Yeah.
he ruins it again.
Which you
It's
didn't,
like,
though.
Right.
When I was hanging out with you in Venice, I was hanging out with Coach in Venice Beach, and he introduces me as racist and then does not explain it. He really did.
I want to
Together,
hear from
we
this.
will-
It was beautiful.
I'm positive this is the woman, but you guys can let me know what you think. Or after
A sense of belonging.
after this guy bullshits about what community is.
I'm probably like a lot of gamers out there. Don't have a bunch of IRL friends. Most of my friends live.
Loser.
Oh, way to
online.
stereotype, bitch.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
Finding a
Most
place
of your
to belong
friends are
online
in
has always been
Israel.
important to me, and now being able to foster that sense of belonging in those communities as a career actually means the world to me.
This dude has admitted so many self failures in one statement.
Yeah, he fails as a content
It's
creator.
like,
He has
I am
no
a
friends.
beta. I'm just desperate for any type of stability, and I'm a bitch.
Imagine giving yourself pronouns with that kind of beard. Like you should shave that beard. You don't deserve it. You don't
Well,
deserve it.
To be
You don't
fair,
deserve
that's how
pronouns. You deserve amateur nouns.
right. These are how these guys reclaim their masculinity, right? They grow out their fucking hair, they grow a beard, and it makes up for all the soylent that they drink on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't make up for
This-
shit. Fuck
This
off.
is German
Rex,
Jack
you've never
Murphy.
made me so proud that I can't grow a beard very well. Like, you know what? I am pretty comfortable in my
Have you
masculinity
seen
right
your
now. 'Cause if
hair?
I could grow a beard, I'd look like one of these fat freaks.
No, it's
Sorry.
called
Nice
faggot.
correction.
Faggot.
Correction.
himself.
I don't want to
my
ruin Hypno's
God.
stream with that word. I'm
Faggot.
not Melanie Mac or Ryan.
Come on, say it.
Maggo, he already
You just have
said
to
it.
reference the food when you say the word, like Melanie Mac did. As long as you
Food,
do that,
faggot,
Mhm,
food,
exactly. You're fine. You're fine. All right, let's hear from this creature.
Hello. My name is.
Oh God!
Oh no! This is stereotypically gay.
I've been streaming for about 2 years.
This is a woman,
I'm
right?
from Louisiana, so I find that
Whoa,
it
no.
means
God.
so much to me because
I
growing
have
up,
found
I
the
didn't
Lemonade
really have a
King's
sense of
brother.
community, and it wasn't until I got older and started to surround myself with more black queer
Oh
people
my
that I
God, the
started to
lore gets
I
deeper
feel
and
like
deeper.
I feel like this can go both ways. It could be a woman
Yeah.
on hormones
Yeah, it
that
really
the voice is
can.
trying
It
to
really
fake
is.
deep, or it could be a dude
I
on
even
hormones
might.
that is now being affected by
How does-
estrogen and their voice is lightening. I don't know which way it goes, to be honest.
How
with you.
does going by the pronoun any help with your sense of identity?
Yeah,
You're
how does that work?
Everyone a fuck.
Slay
Yeah,
it.
like, not like
that's
ultimate. That's like Super Saiyan 2 non-binary, isn't it? So Super
Yeah.
Saiyan 1 is they them. Super Saiyan 2 is any. Like that's
Yeah.
ultimate non-binary.
The thing is, by doing this, he's essentially saying that this stuff doesn't matter, but he's doing it in a way that still means he co-signs it, even though it doesn't fucking matter.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Makes sense. Nobody believes
right.
from Louisiana.
you're actually right. Yep.
No, he's from Mississippi.
We
And
need
the
to hear.
plan
No,
is
they
to
would. No, they
figure
would get
out where
fucked.
this
No,
person-
no, no.
I want to know if this is a guy. I really
be
don't
able
know.
to dive into
I think it's a woman.
just being my authentic self, which kind of leads me to
Mm.
what community means to me.
What authentic self? You
is
go by
somewhere
any.
where I can just be around people
That's
like
the authentic
myself
self.
and just kind of
It's a
live
communist.
authentically as myself and just feel supported and uplifted. And thinking about communities, I
You don't
actually
even
work
know who you are.
alongside Twitch, building a community, the Black Unity Guild with Twitch. I'm one of their leaders.
The fuck
And
is
Oh, here we go with this
it
shit
just
again.
provides me an opportunity to create a space for Black creators to just come, like I said, and be their authentic self.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wanted
So
Black
many
creators
hurdles
to
to
come.
cross.
He said he or she said that Black creators have so many hurdles they have to cross. What hurdles? Like you have you
You have a
literally get promoted all the time. Like you not only that,
Yeah.
when you have Black History Month, they literally have a tab on YouTube showing you to
Yeah.
subscribe to Black creators only. Like, what do you mean? What fucking
You're
hurdles?
literally getting
As
paid
long
to
as you're
talk
not
about
Eric
your
July.
sexuality.
Me
Yeah,
getting
on a gaming
17
channel.
me getting 1,700 subscribers, despite all the suppression I get, is like this slave getting 17,000 subscribers. He gets so much promotion, he gets so much support. The Black privilege is off the scale. Why do we allow these creatures to get their promotion? Why do they have more rights than us? We need to go back to the way things used to be. We need to promote the supremacy of whiteness.
You gotta love it.
Because
I love
despite all
highlighting the
suppression,
reactions.
Despite all the suppression, folks, we keep on going. People like myself, people like Cassie, who is white, we keep on going, we keep on growing, while these people of color or colored people, one of them, get all the. Look at Atreus. How the fuck did he get 7,000 subscribers? Out of nowhere. He got help by the establishment. He's still on the demon rat plantation.
Hold up! Time out! Time out!
Maybe Atreus
They all
is
fired
you,
out.
Ryan. It's all about best person for the job. I think Atreus just, up until recently, he worked pretty fucking hard for it. I don't think he got shit just because he was Black.
Oh,
Unrelated.
Atreus.
That necklace looks good on you. That bright blue. Like, I didn't see it until you got the zoom in. That's a good
Yeah.
looking necklace.
He got the
Yeah.
shorts. That was the key, the shorts. Do the
That
shorts,
is
you'll get the
incredible.
growth.
This is why Atreus is the filter that prevents the racism of Ryan in check. He filters some of it out to himself.
Where is Atreus? I need my Black brother.
That was very accepting of you.
Yeah,
Very,
that
Yeah, that was
very
very.
cool.
That was
Dude, I'm
surprising.
actually pretty shocked. I think
Like,
we're finally
after-
again through to Ryan.
Yeah, I want Atreus on the show. I want Casey on the show because these people know that Black men and women are being used by the demon rat plantation, just like these fuckers are being used as pawns. They're being used as cannon fodder
I agree with that.
to paint
Yeah.
people like me as racists when I'm clearly not racist.
Clearly,
Clearly.
you only have three
Clearly.
racist pictures of you right next to you.
Clearly
clearly
not
not racist.
racist.
I am not racist.
3:34 a.m. in the fucking
Got the
morning,
best
and I
response
just
to that.
called this man a slave.
I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Use that one.
I am not a racist because I am reality based. I have a big nose, I have Chinese eyes, and I have good, stunning Israeli hair. And none of you can
Very
say
bald,
anything about
very
it.
white forehead.
Yeah, especially not Cassie.
A
because she's
translucent
very
white forehead.
Yes.
There was one
I'm
stream I
dying.
gotta say where I think Casey was talking and Ryan like broke character and was actually not being racist for a change. It was very surprising.
Yeah, it was surprising.
Yeah, I'm nice to Casey because, well, she's not the stereotypical Black female. She's a great lady. She wants to make Black America
the other
great
one.
again, and I fully support her in that endeavor. In regards to Atreus, though, he does look like the stereotypical Black African American, so it's easy to play off of that. So when he's not, I said this privately, folks. When Atreus couldn't be on the show, I'm like, oh, that's a damn shame. I always like interacting with you.
And then you followed up with he's an easy target.
It's true.
You guys
yo.
think that Ryan is bad, like publicly? Imagine Ryan
Yeah.
privately. Ryan privately is terrible. Sometimes I don't get to read the chat for hours, and I'll come back to the most random shit
Yeah.
that I've ever seen.
Atreus is not.
And he always
built
closes
Like,
his.
no, for you guys
True.
behind the scenes,
It's
fucking
so true.
Dragon Slayer will give us like 10 texts worth of fucking like the history
That's
of
what I'm telling. He'll
some
type out a
obscure
fucking ChatGPT
historical,
thesis.
a historical event, and then Ryan will come in with about those N-words, right? Like
He really
Not only
will.
that,
It's just so fucking random.
Ryan will send a message. Every message he sends, he ends it as if he's filming. So like he'll say
does,
something
he does.
random, and he'll be, "Yeah, that's great. So by the way, keep on growing and keep on going." I'm like,
And then he'll tag like reality.
And you will go far as
So
a
true.
rising star.
He says
Atreus
that
is-
at least a couple times a day.
Yeah, he really
Atreus-
does.
I think
Atreus
he's-
is not building a studio. He's robbing pieces of it and putting them together. That's what he's doing.
Robyn
Wakanda
in his
forever, my brother in
You
Christ.
know, you noticed how Ryan was trying. Good, Leon.
I was at Olakheim 1991 says Ryan is being like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde tonight. No, he's just being Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, he is. Ryan.
Yeah, I will say this. Ryan was trying so hard to keep Atreus out of his mouth, and he just couldn't manage to do it for 3 whole hours.
Slurping it all, every inch, right down Ryan. Ryan molding the dick right now. Look at that.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's under
Hey,
the desk.
yo.
He's
that
molding.
dick.
Look, there it is, right there. Nice.
Molding dick.
So let's finish up the last 30 minutes.
Hey, yo.
We're gonna finish up the last 30 minutes, and we're gonna talk about Magic the Gathering. Now, I know Leon wanted to jump in on this one because he's very much.
I'll let Coach say his piece first because I won't shut the fuck up if I go first.
I want
is the
to.
dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Let's headline it for people, and then you guys can go in, and I'm gonna get a drink. So it says, Magic the Gathering head designer says Wizards of the Coast avoiding the term witch because it's a real-world religious identifier, considering retiring druid and shaman for the same exact reason. What do you guys think about that? Take it away. Go ahead.
This is really probably even dumber than Director X. We have to say that first because it's so ludicrous that even if you start to go into a certain direction on how to describe how stupid it is and like how it makes us more dumb for a couple of seconds just for reading that because they thought of such a stupid thing. It makes us stupid because we're reading this. So the level of guilt that Wizards of the Coast are loading on themselves of making people more stupid and of ruining such a beautiful and great game that meant so much to so many people because it was unifying, because people from all sorts of backgrounds, from all sorts of culture. I played Magic with all types of people, like literally all types of people, and we all enjoyed playing it. We discussed the cards afterwards. We admired the beautiful art, and we changed the cards. We bought cards. We sold cards, and it was just beautiful. Again, it was culture coming together, and that's where the agenda comes in. Because when they see that people are having fun, when they are free, when they're controlling their actions, and they're creating some sort of subculture that can't be controlled, that can't be manipulated, where things like happen in an own echo chamber, they have to jump in. They have to be divisive. They have to create a set of rules. They have to start with political correctness. And this stuff is it's beyond being stupid. It really it's a shame that these people go to such an extent to do these games, to play these games with us instead of just kind of enjoying the fact that they've created for once something that was just nice and just beautiful and just bringing people together.
Well, it's literally called Magic the Gathering, and you want to gather as much people as you can to buy your fucking product and to sell your fucking product. I'm going to a Magic regional qualifying event this Monday. Like I will not be having live stream this Monday because I'm going to be at a sanctioned Magic tournament. I'm a massive fan. This is my favorite pastime. How many fucking druids and shamans out there are contributing to Wizards of the Coast stock price? Like, oh man, we can't offend the witches. The witches out there that have spent so much money on these Magic the Gathering. I've been to a million fucking Magic tournaments. You know what I've never seen? I've seen a lot. I've seen black people. I've seen Asian people. I've seen white. I've seen gays. I've seen straights. You want to know what I've never seen in a Magic tournament? A fucking witch, shaman, or druid. But you're going to change the names of these creature types, these card types, because you might offend the 12 Celtic druids left in fucking Scotland. Like, someone in my, because I did a video on this, and somebody in my comments, Megaloid, raised an excellent question. He said, I wonder if they're going to make this change for all the languages, or if we're just going to see this change in English. I thought that's a good fucking question.
I think it's just going to be in English. I think it's going to be.
Exactly. That's you go to Japan and buy a fucking card. I bet it'll still say shaman in Japanese.
The Japanese will send you back to hell if you dare to change something about their culture and what they are loving. No, only we are so stupid, feeble, and unstable to permit that they rob our IPs and flip them into the satanic agenda, because that's what it is. In essence, the word druid, like the prefix DRU, just means oak tree. So it's not even religious. It's just the form of what they believed in. They believed in nature. There were pantheists that meant that everything was animated for them. In a way, it's similar to Eastern cultures and to some of their cultures. So druid means nothing else than laborer of the oak tree, or people who would cut off mistletoes from oak trees and prepare elixirs and other liquids with it, for health reason. It wasn't you can say it was a natural type of veneration, but it wasn't even a religion. The religion that the druids had was the religion of the fucking sun, you morons. It
goes beyond that. Magic the Gathering has angels and demons as creatures as well. Christian iconography, but oh no, we're not worried about offending the Christians. Give me your fucking double standard. I want you to also, if you're going to get rid of witches and
Sarah
shamans,
angels, everything, all the vampires. Hey, you're offending the vampires.
Right, exactly. Right. I think someone in the comments actually said that. Where was it?
There are lots of vampires
somebody in the
California.
comments literally said, "What are they going to get rid of vampires next?" Like Magic the Gathering, it's got goblins and it's got animals. It's got dog decks and bear decks and elk decks and cat decks. Like, you're telling me we can't? Because originally when I heard they were getting rid of witch, they were changing witch to make all cards just warlock cards. It's like, okay, that makes sense because warlock and witch were considered two different types of cards. If you start making them all warlocks, that makes card synergy work better. So I'm like, that actually could be a good idea. Right. And then they announced we're changing it. The change isn't to make the game better; it's for religious purposes. I'm like, well, you fucking lost me. I don't like the word woke. I think the word woke, like I've said before on many streams, is out. It's lost all meaning. We use it for everything. But what Wizards of the Coast is objectively one of the wokest companies, and they have been. They have been trying to cultivate this woke fan base. That's why you get games like Baldur's Gate 3, and one of the big deals is that, oh, look at all these companion characters. They're going to try and try their damnedest to fuck you. It's super easy to get laid by all your companions of all these different sexualities, but we can't allow shamans in our card game about fucking casting spells.
I gotta be honest with you. It's funny with the whole druid stuff. Like people don't realize this, but in Ireland there's been a little small revival of the druid religion. So you're removing the shit could potentially offend someone, and yet you just don't give a fuck because for some reason,
they're Irish.
Yeah, it's the Irish. Yeah, for some reason, somebody in an office was like, "Bro, white person pagan stuff, we need to get rid of it." For some unknown reason, but we're gonna keep the demons and angels and all this other shit because we'll somehow make more money.
So what is this?
How does that work?
Is this a virtue signal, or is this
yes?
What is this?
Yeah, the witch part is a virtue. So what happened? I'll explain it a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, because I don't know super much about Magic the Gathering like this.
In Magic the Gathering, there was witch cards, and there's a million types of cards, but two different types were witch and warlock. And they said they were getting rid of the witch card and making them all warlocks. I thought, okay, you're doing that so that deck synergy is better. Now you can all cards are Warlock cards. That way, Warlock cards work better with each other. Then they came out and said it's because we don't want to offend the religious aspect of witches. There's fucking 12 people that identify as witches. You're
And not
you're
only
turning-
that, but they don't have any fucking money. So
Yeah,
you're
right.
gonna-
These are not
They're in the
people
woods
keeping
casting
Wizards
spells.
of the Coast stock prices up. So when they announced that they were axing witches from the game, and I think they're going to change the ones that aren't being called warlocks, they're going to change to hag, H-A-G, because that's so much less offensive.
Oh yeah, just call a woman a hag. That's gonna go really, really
Right.
well.
And so then someone commented on Tumblr because the head magic designer, Mark Bongwater, has a Tumblr, and he answers fan questions on Tumblr. And someone said, well, what about shaman and druid? Because those are also, potentially religiously offensive. And his response was, we're looking into those as well. But again, angels and demons to the Christian stuff and magic, that's totally fine. We're going to leave that in. It's a virtue signal, but it's a virtue signal that has no end because everything in these sort of games is based on, folklore. You can trace back to some sort of religion or belief structure. So you're eventually going to be left with a non-existent fucking game.
It's like 98% pagan if we really try to be like super specific.
Of course.
Like, everything,
who
almost
are you
everything. Yeah, it's just like ridiculous at this point.
Is
It's
pagan
just
and syncretic. Everything is syncretic. All the religions have pagan background. I mean, we can't deny that.
Most druids in the game are fucking elves. Elves aren't real. You're not offending anyone out there. Most druid cards are elf
Dwarves are real
because
though.
I mean,
elves are
some people
creatures
from
of the
Iceland
wood.
might disagree. They have an elf minister, like they have like an official position. Yes, in there whenever they are building roads and streets through, through nature, basically they have this, this guy, and he has an official position. He can be elected. He gets money, and he comes in with his assistant, and he allegedly talks to the elves, residing in the woods and the forest, and they ask them if that's okay to build the road. If not, they won't build the road.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to. I wasn't going to make content. Usually, when I go to Magic tournaments, I make content to go with it, and I wasn't going to this time. I was just going to purely focus on the tournament because the last couple tournaments I've gone to and I've made content, I haven't done super well at the tournament. So I was like, you know what, this time I'm going to go. I'm going to focus on the game. I want to win. I'm thinking about making content based on this now. Actually, asking Magic players, what do you think of this? I guarantee you they're all going to say the same thing. They're all going to say this is bullshit. Like, usually I get a pretty mixed bag of answers when I interview Magic players when I go to tournaments. This, I think everyone's going to be in agreement. Like I said, I've gone to a million fucking tournaments. I've never once been to a tournament with someone that claims to be a druid or a fucking shaman.
It's absolutely beyond.
We need more Africans playing Magic the Gathering.
Anybody
there's always a couple blacks sprinkled in there at the tournaments.
No, I'm not being serious, Woods. The whole shaman element.
Shaman is more of a Native American thing. At least that's
No,
that's
we have
why
shamans.
there's shamans
shamans everywhere.
I'm talking about in context of Magic. Like the reason people were upset about shamans and Magic, they were saying it was offensive to Native American culture.
That is so out there because there's literally like Far Eastern shamanism as well, like in Japan and in Korea and China, and they just fucking forget that shit.
Indonesia.
Question,
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm not familiar with Magic the Gathering as much, but are there other roles like say like a monk or a cleric or something like that?
Yes.
Are they going to retire any of those?
Nope, they're not
Not
going to
yet.
retire paladins. They're not going to retire clerics. No, none of that. They're not going to retire monks.
And
They're not
technically,
going to retire priests. There's cards on them that literally say God.
right. Technically, there's also God. Right. I wanted to say that. And there's another thing. Like from the root, the Irish Bible is the oldest Bible. So if you're, eradicating the Druids, you have to eradicate everything that's Christian as well, because that would be offensive as well.
But they don't mind offending Christians. Right?
No,
Like,
of course
nobody
not.
ever minds
This
offending
company
Christians.
is based in Seattle. They don't give a fuck about upsetting.
Oh, yeah, they
Christians.
don't.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
It's
pretty
so
sure
sad.
Watsy's based in
It was
Seattle.
such like when Magic really exploded by the Dark series, when the Unlimited series was over. I think Dark was the first like mainstream series that was published that had like a heavy number, right? Everything before that was kind of more scarce and rare. And when it exploded, it was such a great game. Like the community was so cool, and I could play it for days without sleeping, just being on the tournaments and just playing because it was so much fun. The art was enticing, really cool stuff, and the combinations
Dude,
was
and
absolutely.
they pay their artists. I gotta give them credit. They pay their artists well. Compare
Yes.
Magic card artists to comic book artists. People like you get like
Yeah.
$1,300 per Magic card or something like that. Like it's
Yeah,
actually
the art
real.
was
And the
outstanding.
art is This is not what WotC used to be. WotC is a shadow of his former self. There's no like I started my channel as an anti-Wizards of the Coast fucking channel. Obviously branched out and doing other stuff, but my initial reasoning for starting a YouTube channel was to bitch about everything that Wizards of the Coast have been doing.
That's what I would
things they've
notice,
done to
Hypno.
Dragons.
Is there a man in this group?
That's what I
Is
would
it- oh no, there is one on the
all
far
these
right.
women and blacks and trannies. It just goes to show Words is right. This company has lost its soul and it's sacrificed it to this demonic.
They've
cult.
denounced Gary Gygax, the man that created Dungeons and Dragons. They've denounced as a fucking racist.
Jesus.
Damn.
Isn't the first time though this this thing has done this before, right? Because
Yeah.
I think in like 2019 or 2020, didn't they get rid of like a bunch of Wizards of the Coast cards because they were racist or something?
Yes, and to be fair, one of them genuinely was. It was called Invoke Prejudice, and it was a Klansman swinging down an axe on a black person. Like that one, I do get Invoke Prejudice. I understand that card was from like 93, and the artist turned out to be an actual white supremacist. So I do
Are there any
understand
for sale?
banning that card. But then they banned like 5 others that had nothing to do with race shit.
Oh.
Can I just point out with this photo, I'm 100% certain that at least 95% of the people in this photo have 2 or more dragon
AIDS.
dildos in their bedrooms.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
one
I'm
hell
quite
of an
sure.
orgy right
100%.
there.
You
For
probably
those
buy
of you who
a
don't know,
fucking
this is a Wizard of the
gift
Coast
shop.
employee group shot. So
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah,
And
With
Vex,
all the
you know,
women,
they
so they're,
probably,
you know,
Vex, they probably insert 2 in one go. It's just fucked up.
it's amazing that so many of them have pride shirts, pride pins. There's definitely 1, 2, maybe 3 trans back here, trans over here,
Yeah.
trans definitely here.
Why is that ugly chick at the bottom right cradling her belly? Did she have
Yeah,
a
what the fuck?
I think that's a trans, actually. I think that's a
That's
trans.
actually
dude.
that's a trans, and then
And
not only
grabbing
that,
its crotch,
it's trying to hide its belly. I mean, that's
trying to hold in its dick.
they want to knock it with
This
this
is
core right,
the game
right,
me
right
and Coach
here.
grew up with. I have not supported.
Oh,
I've not
linebacker.
bought any product from this company for about 3 years because I don't want to give them the fucking money. Like when I play the game, because people are like, "Yo, Leon, how are you? You claim to be anti-Wizards of the Coast, but you're still going to tournaments and stuff." Yeah, the money goes to the local game shop. I pay the $30 entry fee.
Oh, there is.
They're the ones who get the money. I don't buy
Yeah.
packs of cards. I don't buy decks. I buy single individual cards for private sellers. That way I can continue to support the game I love and play the game I love, but not give WotC money. Like the ideal situation is they go fucking bankrupt and someone else buys them out. But unfortunately, get woke, go broke isn't working here. Their stock is at an all-time high because people can't get rid of their fucking addiction to trading cards. But this isn't like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't see doing this shit because those are Japanese companies. This is only happening to Magic the Gathering because it's a fucking American company.
I just
That
noticed
man-
there is
that
a hell
man
of a
in the
lack
group-
of diversity here.
That
There
man
really
in the
is,
group
yeah.
our
Yeah.
spy. He's our spy. He's our man.
At least
on the
there's was there a couple of gingers just sprinkled in there?
Somewhere,
This
but there's only
group
2 black
is my-
or semi dark skin.
This group is my worst fucking nightmare. Having to work with all these obnoxious,
What,
piggish
lesbians?
looking white women is
You know, it'd be
fucking
horrible.
nightmarish. This is dystopian in itself.
This is
What's
one
even
dude.
worse is
one
that
dude.
they'll target you as well because
Yeah.
women camaraderie only works when you think the same as everyone else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just gonna try and pin everything on you.
But the sad part is the game itself is an incredible. It is genuinely the best card game ever created.
Yes,
Like anyone can play it, but very few can master it. Like I taught my best friend's 11-year-old son to play. He and I enjoy playing together. It's great. But you go, I've gone to tournaments that literally have like 8-year-olds playing against 35-year-olds, and the 8-year-olds are crushing it. It's an insanely difficult game to memorize the rules, but once you do it, there's all these incredible twists and turns, and it's a genuinely inclusive game. Yet for some reason, it's not enough. It's never enough. So now we need to include there was never a point when I went to a Magic tournament where there was somebody being there that was like, yeah, no, this tournament's for whites only and no blacks allowed. Look, there's always, like I was saying earlier.
Absolutely. Like going to a Magic tournament was like going to a Michael Jackson or Prince concert. You could see the whole world attending that concert. Like the whole world was there. Like Prince, Michael Jackson playing. It was like, that was the definition of inclusiveness. Like you could even see people that normally would probably hate black people appearing on that, you know, being on part of the audience, because, you know, they were such transcending stars. You know, they were uniting people, cultures, nations just through their art. And the same thing was true for Magic, and, you know, and it still is. It's like a fantastic game. But yeah.
Well, and so many of the pros from like when me and Coach were playing back in the mid 2000s stuff, they've left the company and gone on to work on other games because of the culture. Which, like, to people that don't play card games, it probably doesn't matter much. But some of these names, they're like celebrities. If you could get one of the cards they used in a deck that won a tournament autographed by them at a convention, that card's worth bank. And these people have since abandoned Magic and gone on to play things like Hearthstone or Flesh and Blood because this game, the company is a cesspool now.
Also, some good artists left the company because they weren't accepting the rules anymore, and also they had to kind of temper down the designs and kind of, this is censorship. This is social Marxism. Casey would now explode and say, "It's all connected. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's on my channel. You can see it. It's all connected. I'm giving you.
God.
I know. Maybe I'm.
Coach is racist.
It's all connected.
Coach is racist. That's very racist.
Shut up, you Welsh wizard. No.
You Welsh wizard.
I love Casey, and I love you too, of course.
Who's Mike? What is happening?
Exterminate.
What is happening?
Hypno,
It's
the
Skynet.
Robo retard.
Does Skynet take over Hypno's freaking microphone?
But it's a
Why
tranny
not?
version of Skynet. It's a demon.
Oh,
version.
small
It's a trans
robot. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? My thing. It has a
Did
mind
you
of its
forget
own.
again?
I never clicked it. I don't know how it turned off.
PDF.
That was amazing.
PDF. Tiny human Skynet.
I clicked the small robot voice just so you guys are aware of that.
Real quick before we wrap up, there was Carl Karsnark says, "Why no fantasy games set in China, Aztecs, etc.? No, really, why not? It's always and only European culture and modernized." No, that's Magic does though. Magic actually has Japanese lore, Chinese lore, African lore, Aztec lore. Magic actually pulls lore from all over real world history to create these in-universe fake histories. Like that's one of the things that makes it so great. You can play a deck that's got shit from Viking lore, Aztec lore, Chinese lore all in one deck, and the cards all work together. Like that's what made the game so great, was its natural inclusivity.
Makes sense.
Well
Let me
said.
do it in my regular voice now. We got Heistman, member for 2 months, Hypnotic Warrior. Thank you, Heistman. I appreciate you. We also got Kyoko Fulgarian for 5. My gods, these Truny Toon clowns in this gaming sausage party will be screaming if they try to play Leisure Suit Larry.
Yes.
So freaking quick.
Nice. True.
Nice. And then we got Raven Rainfall for 5. It says, "Hey, I'm a Celtic Norse pagan witch, and I'm not offended by witch, druid, or shaman. This is bullshit." There we go.
There you go.
What a spell
Actual
on me,
facts.
baby.
That is awesome.
That's a real picture of you too.
Now we know what Brian likes at the end of the day.
It's
All right,
4
ladies and
o'clock in the
gentlemen.
fucking morning,
Yes,
and I
let's
really
wrap-
like a witch
let's
to,
wrap
you
up.
know, put a
Let's wrap
spell
up.
on me.
I got a
Oh,
bite
look at
my
that.
drawing here for you guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the man who is shocked at
That
his
looks so
reflection.
much different. It's because you colored it, but
Yes,
I
I
can
colored
still
it.
see
Yeah, it's
the
sick.
original. It's fucking sick. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty
I like
awesome,
the
bro.
purple.
And you drew a bunch of not suns. What's it? Is it sunflowers underneath like his?
It's a dark sun. It's a little bit.
It's dark sun. Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's awesome.
Interesting.
Thanks, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 59 is in the books. What a wild, wild episode. This one was a lot of fun because, of course, we got to roast Director X and amongst other things, and just have a fun overall talk over the garbage that's happened over the week. And trust me, there is so much more that's going to come. So, of course, stay tuned until next week. With that being said, let's do our outros. We're going to start with the Magic Film Rebel. Wyatt's Metal, multiple channel
Hey.
rebel himself. Take it away.
Multiple channel rebel. Yeah, check me out on Film Rebel, where I talk about today's entertainment. I was reviewing Ahsoka. I need to catch up with it, but I definitely am going to, because that abysmal piece of shit deserves to be trashed. And then follow me on Wyatt's Metal, where I talk about heavy metal stuff, festivals, all that kind of shit. I'm glad to be back here and join in on this extremely bigoted, racist, prejudiced chat. It's a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
No,
T-Gat,
I just want to end with Director X is a bitch. All right.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Ryan Roger Athlete, take it away, sir.
Thank you all very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm far more mellow on my own show. I test the waters on this channel to make sure my channel doesn't go the way of the dinosaur. But it's always great to be here, always great to interact with fine fellow creators, especially when I make them uncomfortable, Cassie. But you can check me out at Ryan Roger Athe. I'm the host and founder of Reality Based on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch, though I don't use Twitch. I will be starting up Kick soon. My voice is getting better. I'm getting used to coughing my lungs up, so I'm able to speak. And hopefully you will all enjoy what I have to offer. It's not as entertaining as when I'm on this show, but I'm sure you will all enjoy it nonetheless. Yes, Black Lives Matter, Wakanda forever, my Atreians and my Cassians. Yeah, that's what I'm calling Wakandan men and Wakandan women now, Atreians and Cassians. So till next time, ladies and gentlemen, and no other genders, binaries, tranny demons, full-blown AIDS demons, they, them, pronoun demons, and slanderous slags. Bye for now, folks.
Slanderous slags. That's new.
That is, yeah, wow, okay.
I'm surprised that doesn't say Black Lives Splatter, in all honesty, Ryan.
Hey, yo, what?
I'm
was
allowed
surprised.
to do this, but if I move
No!
my hand to do that, it's wrong. I can do this. I can't do the other one. No.
Want to extend your hand? Stop it.
Oh, he's pointing. He's pointing at the camera. This is a different story now.
All right, we're gonna cover up Ryan.
Coach
with,
almost had
flashbacks. Take it away.
Hey. Nah, guys, it was an awesome podcast as per usual. Had a lot of fun. The chat was insane, and as is Ryan. So shout out to you all. If you want to check out what I got going on, all things gaming, but I'm also diving into some not so gaming things because it is Halloween, and I love Halloween. So definitely gonna be talking about different things that my channel hasn't been accustomed to talking about in a while. So stay tuned for that. I'm talking my last live stream, which is like entering the Twilight Zone. If you guys like my reactions, I think that you would find it interesting to see my reaction to Dreamcast guy saying that he wanted 19 inches of venom inside of him. That was actually a quote from his video.
Wait,
yes,
what?
yes, that was rather insane, and I was not prepared. So
That's a very
check that out.
odd
Nobody's
poisonous phallic request. I gotta say. That's very
Yes,
odd.
he's an interesting dude. There's a lot of he has a lot of qualities, including his face. But yeah, definitely check me out on my YouTube channel, Cult Classic Cage. And Kick, if you want to check out my live streams, I'm trying to get to react requests. I think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. We shall see if everything goes smoothly in the IRL. But yeah, guys, stay tuned, man. Thank you for having me.
As always. And we got our special guest, the brown bonus magic hole herself, VexElectronica.
Thank you. This was awesome. Thank you for having me on. Yeah, you can. I have 2 channels. There's VexElectronica and then VexElectronica Gaming. I dropped a video this afternoon, on my main channel, and I have another one. It was supposed to come out tomorrow, but it's probably coming Monday at this point. But this is awesome. I'm so glad to meet and converse with a fellow racist. That really made me feel like I'm at home.
Always welcome. You're always welcome on Reality Based.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you.
Great stuff, Vex. Great stuff.
Oh my
And the
God.
birthday boy himself, Dragon Slayer commentaries. Take it away.
Oh man, this was such a great time, guys. Really, I had it was so wonderful. Just shitting on Director X and
Totally
all the stupid gayness. Not like normal gayness, nobody gives a shit about. But when it gets stupid, yeah, people kind of give a shit. And fuck you, Steve. Right. So, guys, good news. Just hit the 900 subscriber mark, 100 away from 1,000, and yeah. And guess what, guys? You guys are gonna get a very long video upload when this Ahsoka shitfest. When I finish making the entire review, it's gonna be literally the most comprehensive and longest review I've ever done of an entire show in my entire life. Like literally, it'll be just amazing. You guys are gonna enjoy that shit when it comes out. But until then, there's like a lot of other videos on my channel. So, please check out the link in the description or the one that's up here. Or if you go to my channel, you should see the link that can take you to my other socials. But yeah, that's it for me. Again, awesome stream. Thanks, Vex. Yeah, thank you everyone in chat. Yeah, thanks, Vex.
Happy 30th birthday, Dragon Slayer.
Bro, I'm 26. What the fuck, man? Come on, no.
I will outlive you.
Coach,
you are 2 years younger than me. What do you mean?
I will outlive
Coach MC himself, Oracle-san. Take it away.
Oh, thanks so much, man. Hypnotic, thanks so much. Thanks so much to the chat. It's been awesome tonight. Thanks so much to Vex for stopping by. Thanks so much for for dragging to be alive and to be an inspiration, to be such a funny guy, to be such an awesome dude, to be such a you guys, of course, you don't see what's going on behind the scenes. And whenever you need something, you need help, you have a question, you ask Dragon, he replies like in a matter of seconds, no matter where he is, no matter what he's doing. And so that just speaks for his loyalty, speaks for his awesomeness. I'm an asshole for not kind of realizing that he had his birthday today. So I'm really sorry, but man, you're awesome, and I wish you all the best for this new revolution around the sun. And I wish all to all the people who really mean it, to kind of really mean it, to make something out of their lives and use their time, use these revolutions around the sun to do something that means something to them. It doesn't need to be something meaningful on a global scale. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, break the barrier of light or anything like that. Just do something for yourself that makes you happy. Just look yourself up and see who you are, and you want to change, upgrade that version, become better, and do something with that life, with that lifetime, then just do it. Just believe in that, and no matter what, just make it happen. And we're the living proof that you can have fun, that you can talk about everything, that you can create art. There's time for everything. You will find the time, you will find the strength, you will find the purpose, and for everything else, we got you covered. So see you next Saturday. Have so much fun with this upcoming week, push through. It's gonna be okay. Next Saturday we're gonna be there. We're gonna help you to kind of endure this bullshit. And if you need something around the acting area, if you want to step up your acting game, if you are interested in entertainment industry, I'm not posting a lot recently because I have to work. I have to make ends meet, and over here time is kind of it's burning under the Miami sun. But nonetheless, I'm doing my best to upload. I have some amazing interviews coming up. I'm definitely checking out the acting scene over here in Miami and South Florida. We're doing cool things. We're sponsoring events, so stay tuned. The video is going to be awesome. See you next time. Thank you to everybody. I love you guys. Thanks so much.
Good stuff,
Coach.
Mr.
That was the
MC.
best. That was the best shout out I've ever heard. And also, Leon, I'm sorry to say, but after that long speech, you might be completely fucked afterwards.
Leon, it's a resourceful guy. I trust him. He's
Leona getting fucked. What else is new? All right, Leon.
Hey, yo! Obviously, it probably won't mean as much coming from me, but I also want to wish you a happy birthday, Dragon. It's nice that you were able to make it here tonight. Better late than never. Hope you got to have a fantastic day out with the family and enjoy the fact that you're a little bit older. And for everybody everybody else that's been watching this show, tonight was a very special and unique night because we got to spend 2 hours in total, agreement with one another. Usually on this show, there's a lot of back and forth and disagreeing, which I love because nobody wants to be in an echo chamber. And that's the one thing this show is not, is an echo chamber. But now and again, it is good to just sit back together, grab a beer, grab a soda, whatever you got, and just roast the shit out of some individuals with your friends that you can just all agree on. In a world full of Director X's, be a Hypnotic and be a bigot. If you want to check out my channel, it is Words of Paradise. You can go to Words of Paradise. I've released quite a few videos as of late. I've got some on Director X myself, as well as stuff about the Magic the Gathering stuff that we talked about if you want to get more in depth with that. And then today I released one that was covering the what was it covering? I don't even remember. Oh, right, the Resident Evil show. If you guys remember the Resident Evil show that was canceled a year ago, the journalists want to bring that back from the dead like they want to do Cowboy Bebop. So at this point, they're just going through a greatest hits of the canceled TV shows to try and bring them back. We as nerds, we got to fight against that. I'm not left, I'm not right. I want politics to stay out of nerd culture on both sides, and I think you guys do as well. If you do, go check out Words of Paradise. Drop me a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year, and I'm just shy of 1,600. So I would appreciate that. And other than that, Hypno, take it away.
Wow, he passed it off to me. Doesn't usually happen. That's pretty cool.
Thank you as well, Leon.
You rarely get to give outros, I want to see. I'm sure you got something nice to say to the people.
Not really, but it's okay.
I just like to say before we end, it's been a pleasure roasting a brownie for 2 hours.
I'm sure.
I usually bake my brownies, whatever works for you.
Too. That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, episode 59 is in the books. It was fantastic. I had a lot of fun, as I always do. I love bringing people onto this show that can attribute their own personal opinions and it's been awesome bringing different people in, and Vex is no different. And I wanted to thank Vex for stopping by and hanging out with us. Obviously, you're welcome anytime you want, especially since you have the brown magic bonus hole. I think that pretty much makes you automatically a guest at any point you like. So take advantage of that. Dragon Slayer did, and now he's never left. So but also Dragon Slayer. Shout out to Dragon Slayer. Shout out to Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer, I fully expected him not to show up, and I wouldn't have been mad if he didn't because it's his birthday, and I was expecting him to do his thing, but the guy still fucking showed up and made sure he came and hung out with everybody and entertained you guys, and I think that deserves a lot of respect. So shout out to Dragon Slayer for stopping by, hanging out with us as always, and being a great.
I mean, the party began early, ended on good time, and then I got to come to the second party. I say it's a double win for me.
How many bitches, Dragon?
Trust me, it's a win for all of us because you're still slurring your words, buddy.
Yeah,
you're slurring worse than Ryan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're gonna listen to this later.
Sobered up throughout the Director X conversation, though, little by little. So it's all good. But
by this time next year, I will be the least popular creator on this panel. Words will pass me before the end of this year. Film Rebel will pass me. Dragon will pass me. I'm the least talented creator on this panel. It's a privilege to be here.
But you're the most racist, so it bounces.
You say that, but the racism is so creative.
Too. Yeah,
I hope so.
But the racism is so creative, it actually might catapult you into greater success now, Ryan.
Or cancel.
On Rumble, of course.
Or cancel. On Rumble, yeah.
But yes, guys,
Just
thank
saying.
you. Thank you, everybody who came out and hung out with us. Thank you to the mods in the chat for doing what you always do. I greatly appreciate it. TJAP, Air, CSC, all you guys in there, General Vague, everybody. Thank you guys for your constant support. Thank you to the people who decided to take the extra step and super chat, gift memberships, whatever the case may be. I greatly appreciate you guys as well. The chat turned very green tonight, which was awesome to see. So let's try to keep that going every Saturday. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. I hope to see you guys on episode 60 next week, and we will see you guys on the next one. And go be bigots, especially to Director X. Make sure if you tag him, tell him to stop being a bitch and get on the show. That's all I require you to do. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Bye.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.